Yo, what's up, everybody? This is LB back at y'all with another one, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC, Lions Den basketball community. Give the video a like, hit the subscribe. Also, subscribe to the Patreon. I'll leave a link to the Patreon when I get done with the stream. And let's get into this. Okay, so when we're talking about these coaches, look, make no mistake, the coaching here in this bubble has been atrocious, okay? And I feel that after the playoffs, we're going to see more coaching changes. Okay. I could tell you one off the top. Brett Brown. What up, True to King TV? Salute to you, homie. Brandon, Gideon, Jamar Tate. I see y'all in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. So, like I said before, Brett Brown, he's good as gone. There's no way he survives this. You know, all the money that that the Sixers has put in to try to contend for a championship, and then they get bounced in the first round. You can't use Ben Simmons' injuries as an excuse. You know, the team just underachieved, right? And Brett Brown is not the answer in Philadelphia. I expect him to be gone. Another person, with that being said, that I believe that should be on the hot seat as well is Elton Brand. You bring in Al Horford. Al Horford pretty much, you know, has been a bust, right? Paid him $109 million. Also, you brought in Tobias Harris. You got Tobias Harris on the trade from the Clippers, and then you pay him $180 million extension. And those two have been nothing short of disappointing. Okay, so that's one coach I feel that is definitely on the hot seat in Philadelphia. Now, Trudy King also mentioned this also, but another guy who I have had a disdain towards has been Mike Malone in Denver, right? Come on now. Denver Nuggets has no business being down 2-1 to the Utah Jazz in the playoffs, okay? Bubble or no bubble, Denver is a way more talented team than the Utah Jazz. What up, Mr. Big Chess? Okay. They're way more talented than the Utah Jazz, right? Jokic is a beast. But the problem with Jokic is one game he's putting up monster numbers, another game he's not existent. Another game he put up monster numbers, another game he's non existent. Okay. Jamal Murray, he's talented, but sometimes he can get a little trigger happy. Okay. You got a guy, Michael Porter Jr., he's way talented, right? But the problem with, Mike Malone is as soon as this guy makes a mistake, he gives him the hook instead of just letting him play through it. You got a guy in Bull that's sitting on the bench right now. You ain't giving him no run. The guy is shown in, in these meaningless games that he did play in, the guy's showing that he can get it done. But yet you're playing guys like Paul Millsap and Jeremiah Grant, who's giving you next to nothing. I mean, then you're playing guys like Gary Harris. When Gary Harris was he's injured now. I think he's real close to a return. But I mean, you're playing Gary Harris all these minutes, and Gary Harris not doing anything for you. Shout out to Kasim Baker in the building, man. Appreciate you. Right? And it just, Mike Malone just, his rotations is awful. Come on. He got to go. I've been saying this for the last couple of years now. Denver should have been in the Western Conference Finals last year. There's no way they should have lost that game to the Portland Trail Blazers at home. They blew that big ass lead at home and then end up getting eliminated at home by the Portland Trail Blazers. No way that Denver should have lost that game at home last year. So, with that, yeah, Denver got they won a bunch of games this year, but I mean, guys can get trigger happy with the ball. Guys was, not motivated to play. Speaking of which, right? Now I did a video about this when the bubble started in their first preseason game against the Washington Wizards, right? They were being lackadaisical, turning the ball over, being careless. Guys not executing, and they pretty much let the Wizards in that game, right? Like a team that the Nuggets should have beaten by at least 30, right? If you go back before the pandemic, they came to DC and played the Washington Wizards. Had no business losing that game. They lose by 14 points to the Wizards. So it's like they played to the level of their competition. And that's inexcusable. With a team that talented, right? They should be at least, yeah, they're top 3 in the Western Conference, but I mean, there's so much more that you expect from this team, and you're just not getting it. And for that reason, I think Mike Malone, he's a goner, right? Let's just be honest. So between him, Brett Brown, who's an absolute goner after this season, another guy who I think is on the hot seat, no matter what he does, is Mike D'Antoni, right? Short of a champion, the only way I think Mike D'Antoni keeps his job is the Houston Rockets just happen to win the championship. Now, the Rockets win the championship, they'll keep him. But anything short of that, he's a goner, right? They didn't resign, they didn't extend his contract, neither him nor Daryl Morey at the end of last season when they got eliminated by Golden State. Shout out to Jonathan McFarland in the building. So, that the Houston Rockets got a new owner. That new owner is less tolerant of what's going on right now. And he is really, really chomping at the bit to cut Mike D'Antoni loose. Right? So that's just 3 guys right there. I'm telling y'all that they are on the hook to getting fired. Right? Now, me personally, another person who I think should be on the hook is Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle with the Mavericks, right? Now, do I think Rick Carlisle gets fired? No, I don't think he gets fired. Mark Cuban likes him a lot, so I don't see Rick Carlisle getting the hook. But that being said, he's been horrible too. You got a guy like Boban who is very talented, just rotting away on the bench. Like, you don't plan on giving Boban some minutes? Boban plays like all of like 5-6 minutes in the game. How is somebody supposed to get in a rhythm when you only playing them like 5-6 minutes in the game? So, and then you got a guy, Kristaps Porzingis. He's soft as what's that? Charmin. This dude is a Charminite. All the 7-3, getting his dunk blocked by Robert Covington. I'm like, what is that, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. So I think Rick Carlisle got to go, but I don't see him getting fired. But he got to go. Then, there's Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel, he could get fired too. Now, I don't know how much of a leash that Frank Vogel will get. Considering this is his first year and he has done his job in getting the Lakers back to the playoffs, whatever like that. But I think politics might get in the way of Frank Vogel keeping his job. What's up, Marco Hinton? Salute to you, man. So that's why I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if Frank Vogel got fired. No, not because of the job he's doing. He might be victim of all the politics that's going on behind the scenes with the LeBron factor. Yeah, he's played well, but you look when it comes when you at a level like Kristaps Porzingis, when you have a talent like his, right? You want to be you want to play well or you want to play great. Shout out to Joshua Cleveland in the building, man. I appreciate you. Do you want to be good or do you want to be great? Same thing with Joel Embiid. Like Joel Embiid, he's a great player, but I don't need you to be a great player. I need you to be an elite, dominant force, night in and night out. And I just feel that these coaches or whatnot not getting the best out of their players, man. That's just inexcusable. You can't be somebody having that talented, just like being all lackadaisical. One game they want to put up monster numbers, then another night they want to take it. They want to take the night off. No, if you want to be great, then you got to be consistent every night. And that is the bottom line, man. You know what I'm saying? That we just need to tell the truth about these, man. These coaches not being held to account when it comes to their players underperforming. Now, one guy, there's two other guys I had not mentioned yet, right? One person who I think, while I don't think he might get fired, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does, is Scott Brooks for the Wizards. Now, the Wizards did not win not one game in the bubble. They didn't win no preseason games. They didn't win the 8 regular season games. I mean, granted, the players that they had there, no Bradley Beal, no Davis Bertans, no John Wall or whatever. I mean, and they did compete. They did play hard. So for that reason, and the players love Scott Brooks. So I think he's going to get another chance in DC. Now, that being said, will I be surprised if they fired him? No, but I don't. But I think he gets one more shot. Also, another coach who I think that should should get fired is Lloyd Pierce in Atlanta. Yeah, Wall should be ready to go next season. He's fully recovered from his Achilles. So what? Let's see who else. Yeah, I think Lloyd Pierce is in over his head in Atlanta. I just think he's overwhelmed. I have no faith in him, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest, man. I think he should go. But do I think Atlanta fires Lloyd Pierce? No, I don't think Atlanta fires Lloyd Pierce. Another coach I think need to get the hook is in Charlotte. Look, the Charlotte Hornets are awful. Okay, they are just terrible. No, they've been 2 years removed from Steve Clifford, who's taken the Orlando Magic to the playoffs. But I just think that Charlotte Hornets coach need to go. Now, as far as Paul George goes, someone asked me in the chat where I think Paul George need to do to get his rhythm back. Man, I just let's look at a stat line from last night. Because last night was the Kawhi Leonard show. Let's just be honest. It was definitely the Kawhi Leonard show last night. And yes, Jacob Jennings, I do agree. Rick Carlisle definitely need to go. He's been awful. And then with Malik Monk, man, Malik Monk just got to stay out of trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? He's way too talented or whatever like that, man. I don't like the fact he's, got himself caught up in that situation over the course of the season. Shout out to Lamont Lane in the building. Hey, Lamont, hey, Paul George, he's starting to get that reputation now as him, being missing in the playoffs and all that. He talked about James Harden and all that, and I'm like, man, look, you really don't have a whole lot of room to talk, buddy. So Paul George played 38 minutes, 3 of 16, man. I mean, that's just not that's just unacceptable, man. 3 of 16, 1 of 8 from the 3, 11 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists in 38 minutes. That's not good. Especially when Montrezl Harrell played less minutes. Matter of fact, he played 20 less minutes than Paul George and put up more points. Montrezl Harrell played 18 minutes last night, scored 13 points with 2 rebounds. Paul George played 38 minutes and only had 11 points. That's just inexcusable, man. 3 of 16, that's just not going to get it done. I think Paul George just needs the game to come to him. I think Paul George trying to force the action too much. I don't know if it has anything to do with him, feeling that playoff pressure and all that, but I just think he needs to calm down and just let the game come to him. You say why bring up the Hornets? Because the Hornets suck. I think for the Charlotte Hornets, man, they got the 3rd overall pick in the draft. They just need to go for upsides. Stop drafting these guys like goddamn. What's that player came out of Wisconsin? What was that? Well, he plays for the Phoenix Suns. What's that guy's name? Oh yeah, Frank Kaminsky. Stop drafting motherfuckers like Frank Kaminsky and actually go up and go for upside. So I'm opening up the chat line, man. We can talk about this really quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. There's a lot of coaches in the NBA that should be gone by now. I mean, we already talked about Alvin Gentry. What's his face is already Jim Borland in Chicago. He's gone. I'm so happy he's gone. There's a dude was running some kind of crazy ass. Dude was running a goddamn asylum down there in Chicago. What up, True the King?
What up, LB?
All right, man. What you got on all these coaches, man? You know what I'm saying? Because let's just face it, man. This coaching hand has been just atrocious, man. But go ahead.
You hit it right on the nail, man. I mean, you said everything gotta be said. I mean, some people, a lot of people in the hot seat, and some people gotta go. Simple as that. Rick Carlisle. I think Rick Carlisle going to. I can't see him get fired. Only time if he get fired, if like the Dallas Mavericks is like become like trash. But I don't see Rick Carlisle going nowhere. But like all these other coaches, they done. Brett Brown, he done. He should have got fired last night. His bag would have been packed. His bag would have been packed right in front of his door. The hotel. They'd be like, "Oh, what's going on? Are you out?"
Hey, come on in, Lamont. What up, Joshua Smith?
Tough. You out? His bag would have been packed. His bag would have been packed right in front of his hotel room. Are you going?
They about to get swept.
You're going. Don't worry about it. We got everything. You got your bags packed. We make sure we double check in the room. You got everything. We got your toothpaste. It's all in there. We got your flight.
Brett Brown's good as gone, man. You know what I'm saying?
He done, man. Yeah, and they need to trade Embiid.
I don't think they're gonna do that though. But
B got no heart, man.
I don't think they trade Embiid. I think Ben Simmons is the most likely person to get traded though.
But if I was Sixers, I'd rather keep Ben than Embiid. B got no heart, man.
Ben is good, but Ben cannot stretch the floor. Listen, I know Embiid doesn't have heart right now, but Embiid can bang sometimes and he has more upside. The problem with Ben Simmons is, listen, Ben is a great defender, we know that, but he's not a good free throw shooter. He cannot space the floor, like I said, and yeah, he can attack the rack, but if the paint's clogged, what can he do? And yeah, he can dish the rock. He's a good passer, but you're a point guard. But most point guards are pretty good passers. So I'm saying is that Ben is good, but I think Joel Embiid is just more skilled. He can post up, he can hit the three, hit the mini, and can crash the glass.
But here's the thing, though. I don't think
Smith on so Joshua, what you got on this, man?
I think I don't think the Mavericks gonna fire Rick Carlisle at all. I just don't
Yeah,
see
who's
it.
playing TV in the background?
Oh, sorry.
Gideon.
Watching the Magic Bucks game 3. Sorry.
Yeah, I just don't see the Mavericks firing him. I
You
just
think
don't
they
see
should
it.
though, right?
I think if they didn't make the playoffs, he probably got fired.
Yeah. Yeah. My thing is, yeah, with that talent, they got some talent. So I mean, I don't see them letting them go or whatever like that. What you got on this, Lamar? What coaches you think ain't gonna make it?
I definitely don't think Carlisle's gonna get fired. You know, Cuban loves his coaches. He loves Carlisle. Brett Brown is definitely gonna get fired, but
Yeah.
I don't think
Brett Brown's gone.
I don't think they should make any major overhaul to that roster because when they have a healthy Ben Simmons, they look like one of the best teams in the NBA. Like, don't fix it if it ain't broken. Like,
But they
don't.
were a 6 seed this year. Don't forget. They kind of underachieved.
Yeah, they did, but and then again, they dealt with a lot of roster overhaul. I mean, they lost a lot. They were bringing in new players, and again, when they brought it all together, especially when they moved Ben Simmons to power forward, they look like one of the strongest teams in the league. So, like I say, when you got two good players on your team, like stop. What NBA teams do too much is they play with it too much, and they try to change this and change that. No, just let it be and build around them and just let it work. Get these duos time to work. And again, Brett Brown just was not the right coach for those two. He was the right coach for the rebuild, but he's not the right coach if you're trying to win.
But Lamar, didn't you?
Yeah.
Lamar, didn't you say the
definitely agree with
Sixers,
that.
if they had Ben Simmons, didn't you pick them to win the championship this year?
Yeah, if they have, but when you lose Ben Simmons, it changes the entire way you play.
Listen, I like Ben. Listen, Ben Simmons is good, but I told you they didn't. The problem with Philadelphia is that the execution down the stretch of games is questionable, and they don't make free throws consistently down the stretch. And listen, Al Horford just doesn't fit with that system. Like, look what he did last night. He got outplayed, but he couldn't make layups. He couldn't hit threes, and his defense is not there. Tobias Harris, yes, he can. Yes, he crashed the glass.
Tobias Harris is a bomb,
Tobias Harris could not make shots last night.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
but look, if you look at Tobias Harris'
Tobias
production,
Harris is a bomb, yo. He's stealing
when
money,
he plays
man.
with Ben Simmons, look at his production.
Dude,
Hey,
he's been
Hey, I don't think
Simmons.
Tobias Harris is a bum. I don't think he's a bum, but he's definitely way overpaid.
The last 11 games, he haven't.
That I will say.
The last like 11, 10 playoff games, he hasn't able to score 20 points.
That's true. He's been inconsistent.
And that's
like
why
I
I
said.
say, he's way overpaid. So when you look at the dynamic of the Philadelphia 76ers, right, you got to look at Elton Brand because he brought these players in. He traded for Tobias Harris, remember?
It's not like I understand what you're saying, Lamar, about you gotta keep it together, but them contracts with Al Horford and Tobias, man, it hurts a lot.
Exactly. It hurts because they could have gotten
Well, the Al Horford signing was not good, not for that much money.
Tobias Harris, 180 mil. That's horrible.
So hold on, Tobias Harris wasn't a good signing, but at the time, a lot of people would have overpaid, and then they couldn't afford to let him walk when they lost Jimmy Butler too. So again, what are you going to do? Do you not pay him and let him walk for nothing?
I mean, even before that, they could have had it figured out. Before that, get to talk, have a But I see what you're saying.
But they could have re-signed JJ Redick though.
They could. JJ Redick, he's underrated. He could put the ball on the floor, can hit the three. He's tough.
Yeah, but you got to remember at that point in time, JJ Redick was signing 1 year, $20 million contracts. I don't know if they had that type of money to keep doing that.
But you pay but this is my thing. I would have taken my chances on that than you overpaying Tobias Harris.
Yeah, that's too much money, though, man.
Tobias Harris gives you long-term stability at that position. JJ Redick is going to give you 1 good year, and then you have an empty hole again. So if you sign JJ for 1 year and let Tobias walk, now you have 2 holes you have to fill. You're essentially back at a rebuild mode. So again, it's about keeping players long-term. You already lost Jimmy Butler. Now you got to start thinking about what is my core going to look like over the next 5-6 years and build around that.
I don't know, man. Even Elton Brand, Brett Brown gotta go, man. I don't know how you let Jimmy Butler go like that.
He didn't. No, Jimmy was a free agent. Jimmy chose to walk.
But you still gotta negotiate. Ain't like you negotiate. You know what I mean?
But there's a reason why Jimmy chose to walk. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
He
saying.
didn't like Brett Brown.
Not only he,
That's what I'm.
but that's not it. I mean, that is it, but that's part of it. That's what I want to say. That's part of the reason why Jimmy Butler walked in Philadelphia. He didn't like Ben Simmons neither. He didn't like the whole makeup of that team. That's why he walked. Well, he ain't walk. They did a sign and train because that's how Josh Richardson ended up there.
That
Mm-hmm.
man Tobias Harris is stealing money, man. He a cold-blooded thief. Like
No,
he
I
getting
know
paid
some cool blooded
180
thieves,
mil.
man. No, see, Tobias Harris, he was just a beneficiary of a long list of people who were some cold blooded thieves. But like when the Lakers paid like Luol Deng 72 million
Oh
and they
yeah,
paid
no.
Timothy Mozgov 60 million, that's
Hey, but
I mean,
look,
it's been
but when,
happening. It's been happening before. Ain't gonna be the
no,
last, but
hey, but
still.
that happened. Timothy Mozgov and Luol Deng, that only happened because that was the first year the NBA put in that rule where teams had to spend a certain amount of money. And so the Lakers were in a situation where there was nobody else to sign. So they were like, we have to meet this threshold. And they had to sign them to, so they essentially had to overpay two bums to meet that threshold, or they would have paid a massive amount in luxury tax. So that's why them two got overpaid like that. It wasn't because they just thought they were great players. They had to spend that money, but the NBA did away with that rule after that year because they saw how it hurt the Lakers.
it just they got that massive TV they got that massive money from that TV deal.
Yeah.
That's part
Lamar.
of it too. That TV deal that they got with ESPN and TNT, they literally backed up the Brinks truck, and they paid tons of money to keep NBA on their networks. So expect ESPN and TNT to have NBA coverage for the foreseeable future, probably for the next
Ain't like
like
10-year deal.
5-10 years. Yeah,
Mhm.
All them TVs, all them deals like 10 years or something like that.
I want to ask you something. Who do you think has better coverage, TNT or ESPN?
TNT all
TNT.
day.
I like TNT by far though. It made more
TNT because
entertaining, straight to the point. Like
and they always give us great analysis though. Like, all right, this is what I'm watching the games. They're not just giving me numbers; they're giving me context. You know what I mean?
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's more entertaining.
Yeah,
Ain't
True,
no, there's no
yeah,
bias, no bias.
and TNT is the best.
true.
Like
But didn't Charles Barkley also guarantee the Nuggets win, but they got smoked because they couldn't stop the pick and roll with Gobert, the high screen and roll. They couldn't stop Mike Conley at hitting threes from the top of the key or the corner. And hell, Niang went off from three.
yeah, Barkley be having some wild takes, yo. That
Yeah.
motherfucker be having
yeah,
some wild ass
he have
takes.
some outlandish takes.
Yeah, he got some wild ass takes, and he
True.
be
He
dead
also said that the
serious.
Blazers would sweep the Lakers. I'm like, what the hell are you saying,
Yeah,
Chuck?
yeah, he
Yeah,
be saying anything.
like I say, Charles Barkley be having some outlandish takes, man.
Yo, yeah, he was funny though. Last night he was like, "Hey, you can't call yourself playoff P. You don't call yourself championship Chuck." That was funny though. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna.
that was.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
funny.
was you watching that episode when they was talking about Jesse Smollett? Oh
I
man,
What
missed
that
that
episode
man
one.
was that?
dead. I was
Hey,
dying.
yo, that's what I'm saying. They be hilarious,
What
yo.
they say?
Here it is.
You just gotta go watch it, man. That had me dying.
That's classic stuff,
What
yo.
on
That's the
TNT?
most entertaining panel.
Yeah, I missed that. I got to look at that one.
Where they had KG up and they had KG the Air 21 stuff.
Jesse Smollett.
David Chappelle said that.
Yeah, Jesse Smollett. That's funny as hell.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's
Hey, Lamont,
Yeah.
I got one question for you.
But
If you was the GM for the Sixers, who would you trade Tobias Harris to?
I wouldn't trade Tobias.
you couldn't. You probably that's hard to do anyway.
The money is it'd be hard to trade him. One, and then two. I mean, you got him long. Like, anybody you got long term, like especially that young with potential. I'm trying to keep him. I'm not going to trade away my core now. Maybe Josh Richardson. Am I looking to trade him? Am I looking to trade some of these other guys to maybe get into this draft? Maybe, but
How much is Al Horford making?
Like
too
100.
much.
He's making $28 million this year.
Yeah.
Well, Horford's contract might be tradable. Now that might be tradable to a team that
Yeah,
can.
he still got
It'd be
4
it'd
years
be
left in
hard.
the
It'd
deal.
be hard though. But
It depends how many
it'd be
years he
hard.
has on that contract. If he has 1 year left, then
He's got
that's
3
better.
more years.
He got 3.
Oh,
That's a decent time.
he got 3 years.
Yeah.
Because he signed a 4-year. That was a 4-year
Oh,
deal.
Yeah. He don't got no 1 year deal. He getting paid.
I don't know what team is going to take that then.
That's what I'm
Not at-
saying.
not at
Oh,
his
getting
age.
paid.
Yeah, he's right.
All his age is the best, man.
Hey man, Elton Brand, man, that motherfucker on the clock, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Daddy Age was like, what you talking about, man? Hey, man, I like you and all, but you can walk. I mean, yeah, I ain't paying that.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
You can go get your money, but you ain't getting it here.
But another coach I think will be gone will be Jock Vaughn for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, I know.
Come on, man. We all know he as good as gone. I mean, come on.
He going. It's like they going.
I mean, listen, the Nets, they just don't have the firepower to compete with the Raptors.
Jock Vaughn's a good coach, though.
What?
Jock
Vaughn's a good coach.
What?
No, nah, not really. No, he's not. He's not that good.
I don't think he's that bad, but he is gonna go though.
He's not a good coach. He's average at best. He's average at best.
I mean, it's a lot of average coaches.
Tyronn Lue won a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Tyronn Poole.
I mean, he won a championship. He's average. I mean,
Yo, LB.
Yeah.
What you think gonna go down for free agency this year?
Who?
What you think gonna happen this free agency?
For NBA?
Yeah.
Shit. I have no idea, man. You know, I know with the salary cap going down due to the whole Covidius Maximus going on. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea.
I know TJ Warren, he a free agent. Top of my head, I know he a free agent. I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, I want to ask you, who's been your most disappointing team in the playoffs so far? I'd say it's more like OKC a bit.
I think my most disappointing team is the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, their rotations are terrible. The ball movements aren't there. They're playing. Here's what's crazy. Yesterday, I'm seeing Jokic shoot a bunch of jumpers. I know he can shoot, but he can't bang down low. You know what I mean? And the problem is that they can't stop Gobert going to the rack and they can't get rebounds though, and they're not guarding the 3-point line. Yeah, but for me, I think it's OKC. Because think about this. Russell Westbrook has not played a game yet, and you're down 0-2 because you can't stop transition. They can't guard the 3-point line. Even though Harden had a struggle for game 2, I see guys like Ben McLemore, Daniel House, Jeff Green step up and doing their thing. And I'm saying this now. If OKC does not win tonight, I think they'll get swept.
They're already down 3-0, aren't they?
They're down 2-0.
Yeah, it's over for them anyway. They'll tell you the truth. You down 2-0 against the Rockets. They ain't somewhere you want to be at.
They ain't got the firepower. They don't got the firepower to shoot with the Rockets. That's the thing.
Like you'll think they you could think like their personnel they could, but they're not. I don't know. They're not hitting all cylinders. Cause they got scores.
The glass. That's their problem. They're not crashing the glass.
You know what's crazy? Steve Adams should be averaging at least 25 points in this series like that is.
Who should?
Steven Adams.
Yeah, he should. I mean, he could, but the Rockets do a good job of, man. They're doing a good job of making them bigs play out of position.
Yeah, they stretch the floor, so it's like, and they got a perfect
people.
Now they got perfect people to do it. They got Jeff Green now. Like Jeff Green.
You also think too when a team shoots a lot of threes, where are them rebounds usually going? They usually go long. That's going away from the paint, so he's not as effective. When guys aren't just driving, attacking the rim, he can't get them rebounds like that. It's just a lot of guards is collecting them rebounds. And he's just kind of ineffective.
Yeah, that's the problem here. And they got to feed Steven Adams down low. I just feel that they're not feeding. I know Adams is not a scorer, but he can do well with the pick and roll with CP3 and SGA and then a shooter. They've not done that in series, though. They're not feeding him enough. And Chris Paul, I don't know what's going on with CP3. he looks lost out there. He's not driving to the rack. He's not breaking the teeth of the D, and he's not getting his teammates involved. Like that's what's going on. I thought he was going to play inspired against his former team, but he's just been out of the series so far. I'm giving the Rockets credit for clogging the paint, surprisingly, but it's also CP3 not being aggressive right now. You know,
Yeah, but do you trust the OKC's 3-point shooting? I don't.
I don't
I
trust.
don't. They're not a good 3-point shooting team.
I'm gonna let them chuck up all the threes they want. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna pack the paint so Alexander can't get in, or Schroeder.
Yeah,
So
SGA, he's been terrible.
Yeah.
Dennis Roder has been awful as well. I mean,
Oh, it's only literally like a couple people. Garnett even balling. That's it.
Gallinari's been consistent. Yeah.
Gallinari is really outside.
he's been average. He's just putting up points, but he ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's just like they don't got enough, man.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't
like,
got enough.
I mean, who you really want to get behind? I mean, who you want to get behind to like really shoot the basketball with any kind of consistency?
Yeah.
I mean, OKC's been atrocious, man. I mean, this has been terrible.
They getting killed in transition at this point. They can't stop transition.
Yeah. You can't get back transition, especially against the Rock. You can't get back transition against the Rockets, man. You just put a nail in the coffin. Say goodbye.
Pretty much. Imagine if Westbrook comes back. I don't think he'll come back for this series though. But the next series, man, against more likely the Lakers, they're gonna need Russ. You know.
Yeah,
This shit, so you can't.
that's what they saving him for. I don't think they're gonna bring him back this series. They don't need him.
It's a waste of time. They don't need him. Like they don't need him. Like that makes it them. That's what makes OKC disappointing. Like Rockets don't even need Westbrook. You know, like that's how they feel. So it's like this is not driving them to play better. I don't know what they can do for it.
I feel like that's what the Clippers doing with Patrick Beverly.
Yeah. But another disappointing team. You could say the Bucks though. I mean, right now they're up 6 over the Magic, but game 1, their defensive intensity was just terrible. Vucevic has just destroyed his team in the post from the perimeter. Vucevic has been awesome for Orlando this year, in this playoff run. And the Magic, they're just giving the Bucks all they can handle right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Bucks low key been average in this bubble too. Like they've been
Chris
average.
Middleton needs to figure something out. I would put him on the trade block immediately when the season.
He's not no second option dude, man.
I mean, Chris Middleton's playing.
You said who, Lamar?
Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's playing well in this game, in game 3, but in games 1 and 2, he hasn't really shown up.
Who can you trade him to?
I mean, there's a lot of things that would take him. I know Golden State's looking at him.
Well, this is the thing, Lamont.
Where you gonna put him at though?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He just signed his max contract at the beginning of the season. So that's a 5-year max contract, and he's in the first year. So who's going to trade for his contract?
I mean, I think there's a lot of teams who would trade for him if you can make it work. Because again, you don't need him to be. If he's your second option, then you're in trouble because you can't rely on him as a second option.
Yeah,
but if he's like your third option on a really good team,
the Lakers could use him.
Oh yeah, the Lakers could definitely use him.
I'll do that immediately. Danny Green and them forward, like he'll fit well in that system.
He can play D.
Exactly. So Lakers would be one of the teams I could target them.
They don't have nothing to trade for him. That's the problem.
How much is Danny Green making?
Not enough to cover that trade.
Well, I Caldwell Pope. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think Bucks would do that deal though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers have enough money, free money to cover it, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I think Caldwell getting like 40, 50. He getting like what?
Yeah. So Danny Green contract is 2 years, $30 million.
Okay. But Danny Green's been really up and down all year.
Yeah, up and down. The motherfucker been down.
No. He's been really down. Like Danny Green's been pretty terrible this season, though.
I mean,
he hasn't really played well.
He's just been terrible.
I gotta agree with LB on that one.
Yeah, Danny Green he had one good game this year.
Yeah, the
Opening
first
That's the
game.
night.
first
That
game.
was it.
First game of the
Jalen
year.
Opening
lost
night
the first game.
against the Clippers. We're in August.
No, I'm not even talking. No, I'm talking about the first game of the regular season back in October.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that was the only good game he really had. That was the
Yeah,
first game
he is
against the Clippers, and they
he
lost that, by the way.
doo doo. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, who do you guys got tonight between the Lakers and the Blazers, man? Who you got?
Blazers.
Blazers.
I got.
Blazers can't win now. Collins out for the season.
Oh, Zach Collins out for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his ankle surgery. Yeah, he has ankle
no, knee
surgery.
surgery, knee surgery, knee
Knee.
surgery.
I thought. Oh, knee. I thought ankle.
I
I
just
saw
haven't seen
ankle.
him. I thought I heard saw knee, but it could be ankle. But I know it's whatever it
I'm
is.
pretty
He's
sure it's an
done for the
ankle. I'm
season.
pretty
I
sure.
think Woj put on Twitter said ankle surgery.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's an ankle.
Let me go see.
Yeah, he's done for the year. Lillard hurt his shooting hand. I got to see him perform.
No, it's his off hand.
It's his finger. I think it's his finger. I think he hurt his finger. Yeah.
It's on his left hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is his left hand.
Oh, so that's a non-shooting hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's his left ankle.
Oh man, he
His
good.
left ankle.
He good.
Yeah, it says right here that
I'm
he's.
gonna tell you
out
right now though, as me being a shooter myself, whenever you got any injury to your hand, you think about it the whole game. Unless you don't feel it, you thinking about it the whole game. It throws you off bad.
But it might be a decoy. They might not need to do much because he's gonna allow CJ to play his
Yeah,
game. I think Melo.
let's not forget CJ still got a fractured back. That's one
I
of the
mean,
reasons why
true,
he ain't
but he
gonna
can
play.
still produce. He can still hit that mid-range J.
Come on.
It's just that what
I
killed
think
the Blazers. Listen, what killed Portland in game 2? They took bad shots. They didn't guard the interior. Okay,
that's Portland.
And
That's
Melo,
just typical Portland. That's what Portland does. That's
and,
like they'll have one good game every now and then. But prototypical standard Portland is they don't guard the interior. They cannot stop drives inside the paint. They give up a lot of points. I mean that's Portland. Like when the playoffs is going to bring out what you normally do. Okay, you're going to have one or two eyeball games, but when you play in a 7-game series against a good team, you're going to revert back to what you normally do, and that's what we see. And the Lakers are just exploiting it. That's all.
No, I got
yeah,
the Lakers. Listen, I think the Lakers will win the series, in my personal opinion, because you also have to consider the NBA. I don't think they want the Blazers to win the series, though. That's another thing we have to consider, though. So,
I mean, we can say the conspiracy theory stuff, but at the end of the day, the Blazers had a losing record coming into the bubble for a reason.
I mean, they did,
This
but
is
you
the
also have
team.
to consider injuries. You also have to consider that the defense was not crisp really at all. So that's one of the reasons why Portland kind of underachieved until the bubble when they started to get themselves going. Listen, I picked the Lakers to win the series. I'm sticking with that pick, but I'll say this: if LA doesn't win Game 3, they're gonna lose in 6 games, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just don't see how they lose this game. It's just they figured out Lillard. Like look how complacent everybody gets when you put pressure on Lillard. Now you're turning him into a playmaker. He's not a very good playmaker. That's what they're doing. And the bigs are being lazy on rolls. They're not rolling to the basket hard. So Lillard's stuck out on the island on a double team. It's not.
Dame can pass the rock. I'm not saying he's Jason Kidd, but Dame can play make. He can.
He's not a playmaker. He's not great at it. We saw that in game 2.
Okay, but that's
You don't double team playmakers. Like who's doubling LeBron? Who's gonna try to double LeBron? That's not smart. He's gonna pick you apart. Lillard can't do that. You double team scores. People who can kill you offensively.
I expect Portland to do that against Anthony Davis tonight.
They don't have the personnel. That's the thing. They don't. That's the thing. They got lazy bigs. Melo, Nurkic, Whiteside. Lazy bigs. It's going to work for one quarter. Then it's going to kill you.
Yeah,
That was the reason why Terry Scott is not doubling with his bigs because he understands the dynamic of how they actually play. I saw the laziness in them in game 2. Just go back and watch some of the highlights. Look at how slow and lazy they were rolling to the basket.
Yeah, they
They're
definitely
lazy. They couldn't go to the hole as well. It's like they were walking up and down the court, you know?
Yeah. It's
get
gonna be
front running
interesting.
players.
It's gonna be interesting though.
Nah.
The Luka Doncic MRI came out yet?
Ah, damn. I need to check on that.
I seen that something like that like an hour and change ago.
It's, they say
That
he's
hurt. That I know that.
questionable.
I know that hurt. I know that's that. If he comes back, that's still like a big blow for the Mavericks, man. Because like
They
that's
say
still a big blow.
they say he questionable for Game 4.
Yeah, Mavericks gotta win Game 4.
They
They
better.
got
They
to.
lose game 4, they lose in 5. If they lose game 4, they lose in 5.
They got to.
But
I
here's
don't
the
know.
thing:
It's
Luca hurt
hard
his
to say,
ankle.
man. Well, hold on. What did he just roll his ankle?
Yeah, he rolled it. He was
Nah,
trying to guard Kawhi, and then he
yeah.
rolled it when they were down 13.
It
He
looked
stepped on
bad though.
he
Yeah, it
stepped on
looked bad
Kawhi's foot, I
too.
think.
Yeah, it looked bad too. It was like he limped all the way to like the locker room
Yeah, he went away to the locker. He
by
did
himself.
come back, but it just didn't look
Yeah,
good when he came back.
I thought he was gonna be out at least a couple weeks, like going Hayward.
Well, if he's out the rest of the series, Mavs will not win another game.
they need him a lot. His playmaking, him running the floor
Mm-hmm.
does a lot for the Mavericks, man. Porzingis got to step his game up even more. I mean, he
True.
the best big on the court. So it's like,
Yeah, but Porzingis by himself against the Clippers. I don't know. You asking for a lot right there.
yeah, but you got Paul George ain't playing well himself. So it's like you got opportunities. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but he's still on the court. Paul George can erupt anytime.
I'm just saying, like when he's not erupting, you can, make sure you doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got make sure you doing your stuff. Like, cause like I said, they could have been up 2-0. You know
They
what I
should have
mean?
been up 2-0. And I'll be
So
honest with you, they would have won game 1 if KP wasn't ejected, in my opinion.
it's like
I think they should have won.
They might have won that game because the Clippers, KP is just too long for the Clippers right now, you know?
yeah, that motherfucker's hitting threes, shooting over,
Yeah.
But Paul George got erupt though. Like really, he got erupt though, man.
Yes,
Paul
but
George,
Paul
he got.
George, the thing with PG, his jumper's not falling. He can't make layups. And the thing is that he's just selling for way too many threes. He needs to learn to attack the rack, you know?
Yeah, hit some mid range or something, man. Attack the rack, hit some mid ranges, man. Like he act like he can't. He act like he's like just a cat, like just a shooter. Like you can do more than that. Like
No,
I don't understand it, man.
I need
can't-
that.
No,
I need
Carlisle's a
that.
good defensive coach. He ain't gonna make it easy on you to just drive. Carlisle,
Yeah.
he can coach some defense up.
Yeah, but Paul George, but you're a great. But Paul George, like. I think Paul George can still his capabilities still do that though. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest with
you
you
still gotta
guys.
switch it up.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I need that Indiana Paul George back.
Man, he needs to stop calling himself playoff P, man.
He's been playoff PP so far. He's been playoff PP.
Come on, you call yourself playoff P, man. You can't. How you gonna give yourself a nickname and they don't even represent it, don't even earn it? Like,
He does. He
Hey,
does.
hold on. If he keeps playing like that, they gonna call him
Come on,
layoff
man.
P.
Come on, man. Can't call yourself playoff P, and then it's like when the playoff come, you playing like this. Come on, man.
He's been playoff PP.
Yeah, for real, man. You playing like you taking the day off.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's been playoff PP. His jumper's not there. He needs to stop selling for three. He's not Steph Curry, okay? He needs to utilize that mid-range game, which he can. And he needs to use his athleticism. That's what he's not doing in this series right now.
Yeah,
And
the first play that he did last night, he went to the rack.
yeah,
The layup.
exactly. Keep going to the cup, man. Look at Giannis right now. Like, I'm watching the Bucks Magic get Milwaukee's running over Orlando right now. Giannis is going to the cup at will, and even his jumper is there today.
Yo, LB.
Go ahead. What's up?
I saw something on Bleacher Report like a couple months ago talking about the Cubs were trying to get a trade for Rudy Gobert.
What?
That might have something to do with old boy and Donovan Mitchell. Now I don't know how that's going to play out now. That'll be interesting to see how after the season's over with. But I think that might be water under the bridge. To be honest with you, I think Rudy Gobert, practically atoned for his sins, and I think Utah is trying to make that dynamic work.
Yeah, I mean, Mark Conley came back, dropped 27, man.
Mike Conley looked great. His jumper was smooth. He was getting his teammates involved. I liked his pick and roll play with Gobert. Man, Utah, they're gonna be a dangerous team in the playoffs, man.
Man, fuck all that, man. Denver's had no business losing that team. Mike Conley come out of
Denver's getting destroyed in
Hey,
the
hold on, Gideon. Man, goddamn. Look, let's just be honest about this shit, man. Denver has no business letting Mike Conley come out baby leave and drop 27 points on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The motherfucker came off, literally went on baby leave, came back off baby leave, was in quarantine, came back, dropped 27 on y'all. Right?
He dropped 27 for his newborn.
It was nothing. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did it for his newborn.
I'm gonna show my baby how daddy play. And Denver, I mean, your team is too talented to come out there playing the way you're playing, man.
When are we gonna start getting on Jamal Murray though? For his up and down.
Hey,
yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Lamont, I'm glad you mentioned that because he was one of the first persons I talked about after I talked about Jokic. He was another player I talked about where he just goes completely crazy. He goes completely crazy with his shot selection, right? Not really getting teammates involved. I don't even think I think he's a much less of a playmaker than Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Lamont?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even explain his game because the man he'll score 50 one night and the next night he'll come out and drop 5 points and I just don't understand what you talk about inconsistent. I don't know. He's not. I don't know. He's not a good leader. He's not a good floor general. He's an okay scorer. Same with Gary Harris. Gary Harris is overhyped and hasn't done nothing since he came. And without Will Barton,
hey Lamont, you talk about someone that plays a whole lot of minutes that do a whole lot of nothing.
Gary Harris. That man be doing track and field on the court, man. That motherfucker don't be doing shit.
Yeah, Gary Harris has been disappointing this season, you know?
That man just be running track and field, just running. That don't make no sense. Joker's
I can't lie though. Hey, when he was a freshman in high school, that motherfucker gave us 49. As a freshman.
Damn, really?
That motherfucker tore us up. I was a senior. We couldn't stop his ass. That motherfucker dropped us off.
He said couldn't stop his
ass. Motherfucker's a freshman. We thought he wasn't shit. That motherfucker.
Wow, Giannis just airballed a free throw. Wow.
What?
Yeah, cut that off in the background, man. You can give me a copyright claim against me, man.
Sorry.
I don't need no goddamn copyright strikes on my damn channel. Yeah, man, that shit, man. Look.
Yeah.
And this is why I say Mike Malone gotta go. All right. I don't think he's getting enough out of his players. And then when Jamal Murray, he's out there going crazy like that, not hitting shit, that's when Mike Malone got to reel his ass back in.
Yeah, Paul Millsap fell off. He ain't the same no more.
Yeah, Paul Millsap, man. I'm like, man, why y'all keep playing Paul Millsap and Jeremiah Grant, man? I'm like, they ain't giving y'all nothing, man.
They gotta give Bobo a shot though, man. You gotta at least give him like some type, you know what I mean? Some type of he made you do something for you.
Hey, that's why I'm trying to say, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Celtics
be rotting on the bench.
Right, like the Celtics, they play their young players. They give them at least a little bit, you know what I mean? Not like no big minutes, but they have them get some, you know what I mean? Like,
when you think about that, Lamont, you think would you put Bobo at like the point or something like that and let him go to work?
I would try something different. Just because the Denver just don't look like They look like the same Denver Nugget team that we've seen for like the last 4 years. They ain't got no better or nothing. They need to start trying to do something different, man. I don't know.
They
I
run the
like the
same
look when they tried
offense.
Bobo at point. I mean, when they had
Jokic at
Jokic
point.
at point and Bobo at center. I like that look, but that's really a gimmick offense. I don't
I
know
thought
if
he was
it'll.
a small forward,
Who's that?
Bobo, and he had Miles Plumlee at
Uh,
center.
shoot, that's an ultra big lineup. I don't know. I don't know if how that
They can
works.
get away with it. They can get away with that at certain lineups, though.
Yeah, in the playoffs, NBA teams ain't really going
It,
for that though.
it was Jokic, Grant, Bobo, Paul Millsap, and Miles Plumlee. That's the
So
they have in the preseason game.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to do that in the playoffs.
yeah, but they gotta play Bobo though, man. Like you gotta give him some rhythm. Like that's why I don't say what Mike Malone be doing. Like what do you be doing? Like you just be just doing shit just to do it, just going through the motions.
They run the same offense. It's pretty predictable.
Like they just do the like this is what we gonna do. Hey, no type of adjustments. This is what it is. Like this, like come on, yo, you gotta go. The question, like who can replace? Like well, we all know, like coaches out there that can like be better than Mike Malone. But who would be like a better? Who would be like the best fit for that Denver Nuggets team?
Shit. That's a good question, man.
You think
Uh,
y'all think Popovich leaving the Spurs?
Mm,
I think he retires with them. Yeah.
nah, I think he'll stay.
Pop said he's staying. They asked him at the press conference.
Oh,
There
he
was
is staying.
room. I see.
He
I
just
seen that rumor. I seen that rumor with the Brooklyn Nets rumor though. I was like, I don't know.
I don't.
That's
I ain't buying that. I ain't
Me
buying
yeah. I
that.
neither.
was
I
like,
never.
I seen
I
that
just
jump.
feel like it's Spain. I never really thought he was going to leave San Antonio. I mean, he's had a great legacy. Took the Spurs to the playoffs 22 straight years, 5 championships, multiple finals, 6 finals. You know, Pop is an all-time great coach. You know what I mean? And arguably the greatest coach of all time. Arguably.
Especially you take a playoff. You take a team to playoff
I'm gonna
22
put him
straight
up there as
time.
greatest coaches of all time because there's only two people in my opinion that belongs in that conversation. That's Red Auerbach and Phil Jackson. Um, what up, Intelligence Cycle? What's up with you, homie? Appreciate you for being in the chat, man. Yeah, is he a great coach? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't win 5 championships and not be a great coach. But as far as being in an all-time great discussion, there's only like two people. Well, I you know what? That'll be a good video live stream to do one day. You know, greatest coaches of all time, and whatnot. Now, another guy who I can put as another good coach is Larry Brown. You know, he's the only guy to win an NCAA championship because he won it in 1988 with Kansas,
Yeah.
and then he won the NBA championship with the Pistons in 04.
Yep. Larry Brown. Yep.
Larry
What up,
Brown is
Juanetta
very
Thompson?
underrated, man. It's like he took the 01 Sixers to the finals with AI Mutombo, and then 2004 he upsetted the Lake. He and the Pistons upset the Lakers in 5, and in 05 came super close, winning the championship, but they lost in 7. If it wasn't for Robert Horry hitting that big 3 in Game 5, the Pistons would have went back to back.
Yeah. She let that man wide open.
Yeah, that was a bad defensive communication right there.
That man, you let
Shout out
that
to my
man
boy
wide
James
open.
Hayes in the building. What up, James? Come on in, James. You always got you always got unlimited access in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? So come on in. Oh yeah, Pat Riley. You know who can forget Pat Riley? You know Pat Riley coached 10
Oh
NBA finals.
yeah.
He won.
Yeah, Pat.
He won. He coached in 10. He won 5.
He also a great GM too. So he's up there in
Mm-hmm.
GM. I mean GMs and coaches.
Because he coached in 11 NBA finals and won 5.
Yeah, Pat. Yeah, Pat. Yeah.
Because he coached the Knicks in '94 and lost in 7 to the Rockets. And then in '06, he coached the Heat to their NBA Finals win when Dwayne Wade went completely off the hinges.
Yep.
What up, James?
So James,
What's up, bro? Salute to everybody. Hey, what makes a
What
good
up?
coach anyway?
What
what
makes
makes a good coach is
No, no,
a coach
no.
that's willing to make adjustments, a coach that puts in the right lineups, a coach that brings confidence to your team. You know what I mean?
Know how to deal with personalities and know how to
Hmm.
deal with people. Being a good leader
So,
ain't
how
about
many
just that.
coaches in the NBA? The reason why I asked that because how many coaches that's in the league, period, that been through in and out the league since we've been watching basketball longest have. I think that's the weakest point because they're not opening the field up and having an open mind. Like I think minority coaches could do better because if you think about it, every
Hmm.
black minority coach came to the league, they got to the championship and they got blackballed.
But yeah, minority or young coaches. Like he having
Yeah,
these like
young
these
coaches,
same coaches.
exactly. I'm talking about for us people that played the
Yeah,
game. Why
of
you think they're
course,
trying to
yeah,
put
of
a hostage
course.
on Jason Kidd and I
Yeah,
won't let him go to really interview nobody?
yeah.
Because
Like you
LeBron know
see,
Frank Vogel gone, so he gonna try to get Kidd in that bitch.
right? But like, here's the like. Even I be like, it's crazy. Like you see all these like these the former players. Like majority of them, they coach. They coach in like college. Like you see like the Penny Hardaways and coaching Memphis and like Pat Ewing coaching Georgetown, whatever. Like why they not coaching the NBA?
Thank you. The
You know what I
history that
mean?
they got the NBA, what they gave to the game, what makes them not a high top priority? That's what I'm asking. I think
Yeah,
that Gary Payton could be a good coach, but he don't. It's not in him to coach nobody. He always had
yeah.
that killer. Like, all right, if I had help, I had it, but I'm not out here to babyfy these niggas. If these niggas don't want to learn, I'm not about to help them. That's the
Yeah,
type of person he
Kareem.
is.
I think Kareem wanted to be a head coach. Kareem wants to be a head
I
coach.
think he would have been a great head coach because you know why? He could
He
help the
was
center
assistant.
today.
Yeah, and he was assistant. He assistant was on them last Lakers championship. So I don't know why. Like
The best,
I don't
the
know.
best,
It's
the
crazy.
best coaches in the NBA are the ones that can develop the best like player relationships and player relations. Because really, if you think about like Gideon said something about lineups and subs and things like that, that's what assistants do. Head coaches in the NBA, they're not the ones calling out subs. That's what your assistants do. The really the head coach is out there kind of directing everything, making sure everything's going right, handling, player emotions, getting on the refs, calling out sets, calling out set plays, things of that nature. But the assistants are doing all of that other stuff on the bench that y'all are talking about. Like if you look at Phoenix Suns coach, why did they play so well? Look at how he's handling those players. He's really good with people. He's a good people person. If you look at Brad Stevens, he didn't play a lick of basketball, but he's really good at player relationships and player relations. All his players love playing for him. Like you can, the one thing I learned since I've been coaching, I can run a 2-3 zone, but that 2-3 zone is not going to be effective if my players don't like me. But I can run a 2-3 zone if the players like me and they want to play for me. They're gonna run that shit perfect. I'm gonna be blowing teams out, killing them if they like playing for me. So that's the difference. You gotta be able to manage these personalities and players in the NBA. If you can't do that, you're not going to succeed. That's just why the Knicks hire was terrible. Thibodeau is terrible with relationships and players.
Yeah.
Like
You mirror
he's
your
not.
coach as a player. You a player, you mirror your coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you are who you like who your coach is, you know what I mean, in a sense. So that
it's
translate on the floor that
I
translate
do.
on the
I
floor.
agree with. I agree with both of y'all. I do. Because when you look at it from my point of view, that's like you trying to get your players to buy into your system, but you have to have a relationship. You have to know their flaws. You have to know their strengths. You have to know their likes and dislikes, so you can communicate more with them. So you can be on the same page more than off the same page. Because when you got a situation like Lamont explaining, game time situations that could be crucial in certain parts of the game if your player coach don't have that relationship like that.
that's
And I done
big.
I seen a lot of teams crumble in situations when I'm like, God damn, you know, the coach is sitting over there. You supposed to be a superstar, or whatever, all star, but ain't no communication. You ain't calling no timeout, stopping the run, talking to this man, get so he can get the other team riled up by them filing a leader, a type player. It could be anybody. Like look how Giannis showing up and how everybody's just filing him because of his energy, what he bring to the game. You know what I mean? So when you had that positive vibe on the court next to you, and the nigga love the game so much that he'll do whatever to get a bucket to help this team win, the teammates
James
gonna
Ennis
follow.
got
But
ejected. What the fuck,
if you don't,
motherfucker?
if what happened, LBB. But like, I like Lamar said, chemistry is a must, man.
Holy
Coach,
shit,
it start with the coaching too.
man! I played James Ennis with my on one of my fantasy teams, and that nigga got kicked out the game, man. You fucking bitch!
No, listen, hold up, dog. Why they ain't kick your boy out though?
Ooh.
Both of them was at Rome.
Oh, Marvin Williams got kicked out too.
Yeah,
Oh, he
James
did.
Ennis and Marvin Williams. Yeah.
Shit!
Yo,
Hold on, you
See,
think
I
Marvin
fought
Williams?
James Ennis because they need him. Ennis, I mean, because they need him, and they're
But
already
right,
short-handed.
but here's the thing: they're getting crushed right now because they can't. They're not moving the ball and they're taking just one shot. You know what I mean? DJ
Yeah, this
August
one
is.
pass jack that shit up. I see what you're saying, Giddy.
And here's the thing: it's like DJ August is the only guy doing anything at this point. He's trying his best. Vucevic had a great start, but after that, he's just selling for jumpers. I don't know what's going on with Evan Fournier in the series. Evan Fournier's been garbage this whole series, though. You know,
I don't like him, bro.
you
They
better
Evan.
let
don't
down
have
his own
nobody. They
career.
all injured. Aaron Gordon's out. Jonathan
Isaac
Isaac's
out.
out.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
look at
just
all the
saying though,
injuries.
Aaron Fournier game, his confidence remind me of a Lonzo Ball type player.
That's true. Yeah, no,
You
that's
can
true.
say that, but Fournier.
Because he's up
It
and down.
is because
He'll
he
give you
listen.
31
This
He
nights.
just
nigga
score.
keep
He just
jacking them
score
three
better.
pointers up. He
Yeah,
know he ain't
he just
got it, but
score.
dog, that nigga confident shot right now. So what you
Yeah.
need to do is let your defense start your offense and find some way to get to the line. You
Mm-hmm.
jacking up them threes trying to force a shot. All them bitches hitting the front of the rim. He lucky that bitch ain't coming back and bust the shit out of him.
Facts,
The
man.
bitches ain't much close, dog. And I
That's
watched the
tough.
whole first half, and I'm just sitting there like, God damn. And don't get me wrong, the first quarter it was good. Ball movement, stop, and that's when I said to myself, Giannis about to take over this fucking game.
Oh,
And that's just
he
what
has
fucking
big
did.
time.
Dog, that dude Giannis a fucking beast.
He is, and man, Marvin. And here's the thing: Wesley Matthews and Chris Middleton are balling too, and Brooke Lopez.
About time that nigga show up.
Yeah,
Boy, that nigga
Hey,
been MIA, huh?
I put Middleton in all my FanDuel lineups today.
Oh, you know he was
Um,
gonna have a breakout game, huh?
he can't
and
keep
he's
playing
breaking
that
out
bad.
now. New King.
You went the college route on us. You took the smart route. He can't have too many bad games, so I'm about to put this
Yeah,
nigga gonna explode. But hey, you better hope he keep it up, because let me tell you why. They up what by 24? Man, they about to
24,
take
not 22.
22. Man, they look like they about to take them people out the game, man, at halftime. They remind
Oh
me of that
no.
Lakers Portland series. Like they about to throw the bag in. What's wrong with Eric Gordon, dog? Why you not playing?
I think he has some knee injury or something. If you're Steve Clifford, let me tell you something. If you're gonna have any chance in this series to do the unthinkable, you're gonna need Aaron Gordon because this offense is garbage right now.
Hey,
Like,
they ain't
why?
got a chance.
I mean, they're not gonna win the series. Obviously, we're not. Listen, Orlando's not gonna win the series. But if you're gonna have any chance to make this a longer series, you're gonna need Aaron Gordon. You know?
I believe you, but listen, the way they moving the ball, like you even said it. I'm watching this bitch. If it weren't for DJ Augustine cooking in his first half, they'd be down by 30. Easy.
Pretty much.
35, 40 points.
And this,
Nobody's dog. What they doing is they saw what they did the first game. So when they knew they was gonna come out and do that shit, they weren't going down 2-0. So
mhm.
all right, this game 3. Man, you gotta have some kind of cohesiveness when you hit this flow, man. This is the best team in the NBA. This is the best defense in the NBA. We got a game off these people. This is how you gotta think, bro. You can't go up in there thinking like no fucking role players. And that's what they doing. One pass shoot. Everybody trying to get a shot. Everybody trying to
Mhm.
get their numbers. Whoever get hot, that's who they gonna ride. But far as DJ, he don't have the size to battle that Milwaukee team, dog, because he's too small. Once he get in that paint, them dudes long, bro.
Yeah, man. And Markel Fultz, he's been gone in this game. Like, bro, if you're Markel Fultz, go to the rack, man.
Man, Vucevic making me mad too, because he's settling. Like if I was
Exactly.
Vucevic, I'd take niggas off the dribble and play more closer to the basket and use a lot of pick and roll with him and DJ. DJ and them could have kept this game close because now Vucevic can stretch you from the three, and you got to contain DJ going to that rack.
Yeah, man. Vucevic needs to get his ass in the post. In the game we had 35, he was killing Brook Lopez in the paint, making up and unders, and he was hitting his jumper. Right
No, the
now,
man had 5 threes.
what?
He hit 5 threes.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is that he mixed it up in that whole game. He wasn't just jacking a
All
bunch
right,
of
that
jumpers.
5 threes is 15 points, bro. He had 35.
I
Lamar, where the
know,
other
but
20 come from?
what it does, it makes the defense guard you different.
All right, that's what I'm saying then. Run a high pick and roll with him and DJ. DJ will not pick up that dribble and get trapped and lose his focus in those situations like that because he played with the best of them. He been in tight jam situations. Why you think he coming out playing smooth? I
Yeah,
don't
but
think he no starter or nothing, don't get me wrong, because they never played him on those starter type minutes. But I think if you was to implement him, and look at Evan Fournier, bitch ass nigga. If you was to implement him and say, look here, dog, I think you could really be a starter in this league. He'll work on that shit for having to play more minutes and knowing when to pick his times because he's a good passer. He can shoot the mid range. He don't just have to rely on the three.
it just depends on who's guarding him. He ain't gonna be able to bang with Brook Lopez in the post. He's one of the best defenders in the league. If Brook Lopez is on him, you got to go to the 3-point line. If they put DJ Wilson on him, he gonna bang him up in the post.
All right, I agree with you on that. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you're right.
Put it this way. Remember how Tim Duncan used to play like 15 to 20 foot out, catch it on the block and face up? Use your jazz step. He cooking in Brook Lopez. You give me that? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
talking about as far as his
you're gonna
offensive.
you're gonna blow past your man, and you're gonna run right into Giannis, and you're gonna be dealing with a whole nother world of trouble. It's not that simple.
I
They got a good
understand that.
defense.
But see, look how Milwaukee just played it. And Judge Hill just got an easy layup. That's all you got to do with them. Spread everybody out. If
Mhm.
Giannis do help, just hit your shots. That's all you can. I'm just saying, it's ways the really. That's why they won game one. Them dudes not scared. Don't get me wrong, but they're just young. And I knew Giannis and them was gonna do this. I already said it. I said it in my video. I don't think Giannis and them gonna lose this series. I know they not. Cause
Oh, they're not.
but at the end
Milwaukee
of the
could have won
day,
this series.
when
Yeah.
when they got game one, they weren't supposed to get game one the way they got it because, like I say, them dudes ain't come out balling out. Them dudes could have easily laid down like they doing right now, not moving the ball, taking bad shots. Look at Vucic on the post now, but I'm saying turning over the ball again. These dudes got like almost fucking 15, 20
And
turnovers.
Giannis's jumper has been fluent today. Wow.
Boy, he hitting threes too. That's what I'm saying. And I fuck the air ball he did at the free throw line. I'm
Hmm.
just saying. When you look at this game from game 2 to now, they knew they was gonna take control of the series. And like you said, Chris Middleton wasn't gonna stay cold anyway.
True.
So Giannis doing what he's doing hit another three. Man, this shit is over.
Oh,
Next
this
game.
game's over. Yeah, this game's over. And here's
Giannis got a better 3-point shot than LeBron, I think. Let me stop. I'm just fucking
no,
with you.
no,
That
no.
was a joke.
Okay.
But I like he developing. He learning. He not scared to pull that bitch. I see that. And that's big. That's big for his confidence going forward. Man.
But what do y'all think about
Stephen
LeBron
Brown,
not shooting jumpers no more? For whatever
shout
reason, he's not shooting.
shout out to
I don't
Stephen Brown,
know.
Sixers Daily, and First Down in the building, man. Yes, Sixers Daily. We all know it's a general consensus. Brett Brown need to be gone. And all right, so yeah,
How
Milwaukee,
he still a coach though, LB?
man, the same way I still live in,
They,
paycheck to
they
paycheck.
down 3-0 now.
I just bullshitting about that one, but still, I don't know how he the coach in the NBA, man. I don't know.
Yep.
They
I,
down 3-0 though, bro. That's ridiculous.
yeah,
How you
they about to get them broomsticks pulled out on there tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
I ain't
same
say,
thing
bro,
with
I ain't see no
Brooklyn
sweep in none of
Clippers
these playoffs, though, bro. If Orlando could win the game and they demolished with injuries, how you can't win the game with that talent? Ben
itself.
Simmons wasn't gonna give you nothing anyway, but I see he's a big focal point because he could get to the hole and he can start your offense. But all this shake milk, with all this shit, with man, I told you, dog. It these young dudes is crazy, dog. They're not laying down for these upper teams, and not saying Boston is a young team and a lower seed team, but it's just that you gotta look at it. They got playoff experience now. They went through the fire. Them dudes know what it takes.
Yeah. See, when it comes to this game right here, man, look, Milwaukee, They're not fucking around with Orlando no more, man. They gonna take it. They're out here taking care of business, man.
You
Yeah, they
supposed to,
beating them
LB.
up. Duh. They're crushing them right now. And if you're Milwaukee, you just got to keep this up in the second half. Because sometimes when you have that big lead, you tend to come out like the days ago, you know? Got to keep this up in the second half.
Hey, you know what tripped me out?
Yeah?
Kyle Korver, bro, playing good in this series.
Big time fast.
And I say, bro, look like nigga. The commentator made a joke about him. He said, "Ain't he about 55 years old?" No, when he hit that three, the way he come off that bitch and like he still got it, bro.
And
That
Kyle
nigga
Korver's
look
a
good.
fucking sniper, dog.
Yeah, he look good, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And
Right
then
now, the Bucks don't believe in magic. The Bucks do not believe in magic right now.
no, I
Shit,
like the way Giannis being
Magic
aggressive.
disappeared come Monday.
Excuse
Giannis
me?
being aggressive, bro, changed his whole game in the first half.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is what Milwaukee's supposed to be doing, man. You know, they're not fucking around with these teams, not fucking around with these inferior teams and getting them any kind of confidence or whatever like that. You put a foot in their ass and you keep it there.
Pretty much, yeah. If
Let
you're
me ask y'all
Milwaukee,
a serious question.
The Nets, James, you see what Toronto doing with Brooklyn, right? They're not fucking
Yeah,
yeah,
around with them. They take care.
Yeah, they whooping their ass. Like
they
they
kicking
like
hey,
their
listen,
butt,
I
like
was
man.
just about to say that. When we was dissecting the series last time on your show, a couple of shows back,
Yeah,
when you look at the teams that depleted, like Orlando and Brooklyn, we all say they shouldn't have never came, but fuck, they came anyway. And Brooklyn was 5-3 in the bubble, so
Yeah,
you thought they really had a chance, and it was beat solid teams. So when you
yeah,
look at it from that perspective, and the playoffs start, you got to be crazy to think them dudes was gonna go far in the playoffs, knowing everybody, depending on who they was gonna play anyway. I feel like if they would have played Boston or Toronto, they'd have got swept. Cause they don't have the depth.
facts.
And Karis LeVert can't do it by himself. Who else you got besides Karis LeVert?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, think about it. Tyler Johnson was the only guy crediting his own shot yesterday. If Tyler
But he just showed up.
if Tyler Johnson is your leading scorer, you don't deserve to win the game. The problem with the Brooklyn Nets is this, right? Even Jared Allen did not even have a shot attempt yesterday. It's like, dude, feed him the ball. Do some pick and roll play with Jared Allen. Give him some lobs. You know what I mean? And the thing is that the Nets are not hitting their threes. You know what I mean? They're breaking wide open threes. And I want to throw this out there. Did you see Fred VanVleet hit the half court shot at the end?
Yeah. I
That,
like him. He growing on me, bro.
yeah, man. So
I
the
ain't gonna
Nets,
lie. That little nigga, he a killer.
hey
big
man,
time.
I followed Fred Van Fleet when he was playing alongside Ron Baker at Wichita State. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I think Greg Marshall's still there as their coach and shit like that. And Greg Marshall used to coach at a school in South Carolina called Winthrop. He took them to the tournament one year. So I mean, Greg Marshall, man. I mean, that man's a good coach, man. You know, and Fred Van Fleet, man. I know a lot of people look at him coming out of Wichita State, the Shockers. You know, hey, James. You know that year that Fred Van Fleet played at Wichita State, they made the Final Four.
yeah,
That
Fred
that was his
VanVleet.
team. Cause I listen when
Yeah,
you said that, man. Wichita State always in the tournament going deep in it. I'm talking about deep. Nigga,
Mhm.
Wichita State be with that shit, boy. And that's what I like. Teams come in with confidence. I don't give a fuck you a big name school. I know you ain't heard of Wichita State, but we coming in this bitch to win. I like players like that. Teams like that stick they like one band, one sounds on some fucking drumline type shit. Ain't nobody gonna outshine nobody, man. We gonna do this shit as a team.
yeah,
And that's why I'm telling you, that dude is not scared of the moment, dog.
Yeah, he gonna get paid
And
next
you know
year.
how comfortable and posed he be, even when he faked that three yesterday and ran on the baseline and they try to double him, that nigga shot that bitch to the corner to Siakam. Good pass, good bounce, all in rhythm. Siakam drained that bitch. Every pass he throw to a nigga look like it just be fluid for them niggas to catch and shoot. Baka! I said, man, this nigga got it.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet a problem, man. He gonna
Fred
get paid
VanVleet is
next year.
tough, man. Fred VanVleet is tough. I love how he can put the ball on the floor. He can hit the three, and he's very tough. And he can give you a little bit of defense, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, I don't think Toronto will make the NBA Finals. I don't think so. But Toronto's gonna be a tough out, bro.
They're a scary team, though. I'll tell you that.
Listen,
They have
yeah,
no.
you're right.
Stuff out.
They don't got no weakness like that. Out all the teams, I mean, only two teams in the playoff world don't really got no weaknesses like that. That's like you can say the Clippers and Raptors.
Yeah,
Like
man.
they got all the positions. They got all the positions down pat. They got
Oh
everything you
shit!
need. What you need.
I just saw a clip
Hey,
of
you know what?
James Ennis just stole on somebody.
James Ennis. Well, right now, here's how I can describe the first half. It is the
Oh
back
shit!
to the shed
Who
beatdown.
he punched though?
He
Marvin
punched him.
Williams.
Oh,
Well,
he
right,
punched the ref,
Re-
he punched the ref. Wow.
Oh, he punched a ref.
and then some other dude got knocked down.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
he
Yeah.
done. He
Yeah. I'm
done. He
watching.
done.
Yeah,
No,
I'm watching.
no, know what it was? If you watch that whole sequence,
I'm watching it.
they was in a tangle match.
Hmm.
Here you go. They about to show. I don't think they're gonna show it right here. Yeah, they is. There you go. They showing it now.
James Ennis took a.
Look, he pushed him and they bumped each other. That nigga Marvin Harris has shoved him hard and he got his shirt. So he was knocking his hand off his shirt. Watch, peep it out. Here you go again.
Hmm.
He about
Damn.
to they bump each other like football. Marvin Harris pushed him hard. Then he got the boy's shirt like, bitch, I hem you up. And the only thing he did was knock his hand off him. And Devin Ham, it just happened to be right there with the referee. See,
Oh,
he knocking
yeah.
his hand off his jersey like that nigga Marvin Williams had that boy hemmed up.
Yo, they
So
get
he's like, man,
fired.
get your fucking hand off me.
Yo,
And
they
then
about
in
to
the
get
process,
fired.
all them niggas just was right there. One nigga got knocked down, the referee looking suspect like
Oh, and James, you meant Marvin Williams. You said Marvin Harris. You meant Marvin Williams, by the way. And
yeah,
also,
my bad, Marvin Williams. And
yeah.
listen, this the thing. If your boy don't retaliate and just took that first shove, Marvin Williams gone.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
because of the fight, won't one of them be like suspended for the next game, maybe on Monday?
Yeah, they gonna get. Yeah, they probably going to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You touch a official got touched, so it's like
yeah,
Exactly.
one of them gets suspended for a
And
game.
And if you're Steve Clifford at this point, you're losing bodies. You don't have Michael Carter Williams. Jonathan Isaac is out because he blew an ACL. Aaron Gordon has some mystery injuries, and you just lost James Ennis. Listen, if Orlando has any chance to make this a long series, they're gonna need Aaron Gordon back at this point because
Look, Gideon, let's cut out the suspense. All right, Orlando not getting.
no, I got Milwaukee. I'm
Yeah.
sticking with Milwaukee. No, listen, I got Milwaukee in the series, and I'm sticking with that pick. I got Buxton. I got the Bucks.
I ain't say you. I know you say you got Milwaukee winning, but let's cut out the suspense. All right, Milwaukee gonna mash this team. All right, this
yeah, they might.
time.
Hey, this shit is over with, man. Listen,
Yeah.
Giannis on a different level right now. You see how Giannis playing, bro?
Yeah, Giannis is going
Yeah.
to the cup
He
as
have
well, and
more
the jump is
confidence.
on.
Giannis destroying these niggas by himself. And
This
Chris
game,
Middleton
right?
still having a fucked up day because he showed 4 for 10.
Yeah, but Chris Mills is more aggressive today. I know Chris
I'm
Mills.
saying you got to, but he's still off. So Giannis doing this shit by himself.
Hey y'all, this game 4.
Yeah.
Or
No,
this game 4? Okay, so
no, this game 3.
Game 3.
or game 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, game 3.
This was game 4.
Nah, it's game
No.
3.
It's 1-1. It's game 3.
Well, yeah, no, Milwaukee about to get them the gentleman's sweep.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna win another game neither.
Orlando
Yeah.
not gonna another
The
game.
way they playing, shit, they might well leave right now, get an early start.
Damn,
They,
Aaron
no,
Gordon,
they, boy,
yeah,
they ain't no Lando. They ain't gotta go nowhere.
They don't gotta go
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, they home
Big
right.
ass whipping like a man.
Hey,
Word.
that's the good thing about the Orlando.
Man, they could watch. They could probably watch the other series after they done.
They ain't even gotta go far. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
They
pretty
get front row seats to the finals.
Vucevic house probably like 25 minutes away from Disney World.
Or they front row seats to the finals, man. They like shit. I ain't fuck you. I ain't got nothing else to do. Study the talent.
Hell yeah. They can't. Only problem is they can't leave the bubble though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Rashawn Holmes get put in quarantine for ordering chicken wings, so you know. I still can't believe all that they gave him that nasty ass food in the goddamn bubble, man. They
So
motherfuckers.
hold up. If you order food, you gotta go into quarantine.
He left the bubble to pick up some.
That dude. All right, I remember. I thought you said nigga ordered chicken wings and got to go in quarantine because whoever brought him the food was I don't know. I might
Yeah,
be tripping.
the dude literally left the bubble to pick up a delivery.
Who are the Bucks playing in the second round?
Um, they'll play the winner of the Miami Heat and Indiana Pacers.
Say,
That's
bro,
gonna
I
be
think that's gonna still
interesting.
be a good series, and every game gonna go down to the wire like it's been. But Miami gonna beat them.
Man, that's gonna
You,
be a
you got you got Miami being Bucks.
yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
Yeah,
that happening.
I would
I
think
can see
yeah, I
that
Miami.
got them
happening.
beating the Bucks.
I am. That's interesting.
They
Okay.
already bust the Bucks ass this year.
I mean,
Bucks
Twice.
can't beat them. Only team Miami lost to was Toronto. They swept. Miami was 4-2 against the top three teams: Boston, Milwaukee, and Toronto. And Miami was number 4 at the time.
your Pacers can get Bucks trouble too, though.
I'm just
Hey,
saying
hey,
on the
hey,
simple fact that they can stretch the floor. They got a
Yeah,
center.
shooters. Yeah, I
They
hey,
see what
got
you're
that
saying.
man. You seen Robinson?
Yeah,
Man,
I
that
see.
dude went crazy,
I
man.
see what you're saying.
Man, and listen, they still missing Kendrick Nunn. Man, the dude ain't even touched the floor yet.
no, Kendrick Nunn. He's been a DNP CD the last couple games.
That's I'm saying, but that's another nigga that can do something. That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah,
them dudes playing team defense.
Yeah, and they got veteran. They got veterans. They got young players. They got the
And Jimmy
talent.
Butler ain't scared of no fucking Giannis, boy.
You
no,
got Bam Adebayo. You got, like I said,
Down to
better. You got
bio.
Iguodala,
You think
Abdot.
Jimmy Butler scared of Giannis though?
no.
He's not. Jimmy Butler, he's not scared of Giannis.
Hell
And
no.
listen, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think Miami should sweep Indiana. If Miami wins today, they're going to sweep Indiana, in my opinion. Indy just doesn't
I
have the
ain't see that
firepower.
though. What they up 2-0 now?
2-0, yeah. And after the Bucks
Damn.
Magic games on TNT, game 3. So, yeah, between the Pacers and the Heat, yeah.
There's
The
only
other two
one.
games on
Hey,
ESPN.
I think Indiana got pride, bro. That's a basketball state. They ain't getting swept. I'm a go with them for game 3. Now I
They
might
better,
be living on the edge because once Jimmy Butler got you down and he smelled blood, that nigga normally take your ass out. But
facts, man.
I'm gonna give you a game off, Jimmy. Not saying you ain't gonna have a good game, but I just think in the basketball state of Indiana, dog, got too much pride to get fucking swept, bro.
Well, they better win
And
game
they
3.
loaded though. Victor back. Y'all ain't missing nobody but who?
Sabonis, here's the thing.
Sabonis. Yeah,
Sabonis
him.
and Jeremy Lamb. Don't forget Jeremy Lamb.
I ain't worrying about him. I ain't worrying.
He's
I'm worrying.
decent.
Sabonis. Yeah, he a threat. I ain't worrying about no fucking Lynn. Believe that.
All right, they could, if they had Sabonis right now, it would go 6 games in my opinion. Because that's another dude who could put the ball on the floor, could attack the rack, could crash the glass, and he has a decent mid-range game though, and he
Yeah,
can
I
pass.
like
So
him.
yeah, man, Sabonis plays confident. But the
That's
thing
why
is,
I'm mad, dog. They should have just set this bitch out. But I'm glad they're giving us something to watch because everybody not at full strength. I'm mad KD and them could have came back, but they didn't.
true, and
What if they
Brooklyn's
would have
been
came
paying
back
up.
to the bubble and just crashed the party? Nigga, we gonna play. Let's go out there and just play anyway. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure the Raptors will not be up 3-0 after when KD and Kyrie would play.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
they've
if
been
Man,
you
I'm
hated
just
on.
saying though,
They've
some
been
dudes.
they've been they've been hated on, man. They'll give them like all this shit. Like, oh, they took all this rest and all the other shit. They gonna be like they would got all this hate
Now
if they
you
would have
know
came
what,
in.
who that is.
So
Oh
Nick
yeah,
Nurse, so
to the
Nick Nurse
king.
won Coach of the Year.
To the king. Let me ask you a question. You
congrats,
think
Nurse.
you think if they like KD was eligible to come back, right or wrong? Let me ask that question first. They had cleared him to come back, right?
He's clear to come back. Yeah, he clear. He decided I'm gonna play next season.
Yeah, that's pretty smart because this season's like a feel out year. You're down 3-0, you're not coming back. So it's like if you're Brooklyn, just play your ass off tomorrow and don't get destroyed, please. Just try to
Yeah, they
compete.
going was it 3-0 now for Toronto, right?
Yeah, 3-0
Yeah.
Toronto. Yeah,
Yeah, pull out the broomsticks, all right? Because hey, you remember that movie Into Deep, James, where
Oh
LL
yeah.
Cool J had that dude in the pool room. He had him put that broomstick up his ass.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Oh, that's exactly what Brooklyn gonna get tomorrow. They gonna get
you,
that broomstick in that ass.
you think Philly gets swept too?
Nigga
You think
said,
Philly will get swept too?
you ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop. Nigga was tripping on that bitch.
Yes, man. I'm
yo,
I'm just gonna be funny. The Nets are getting the Raptors are putting the Nets to extinction at this point. So yeah. So
oh
it's like
man,
Brooklyn gonna say, man, I was drunk, God. I was tripping, God. Raptors gonna say,
yeah,
nah,
Brooklyn
bitch.
did not last in the series. I mean,
Nah, nigga. I
Brooklyn
won't get that.
Brooklyn could have won game two because they were up by 14, but like I said, they just don't have the firepower or the depth or the experience to hang with Toronto. They just don't. Toronto's just kicking their ass at this
Go
point.
tell him go sign the LB, my boy. We on LB channel.
Yeah.
Oh, Pops.
And you think Philly gets swept too, LB? You think Philly gets swept too?
Who?
Philadelphia. You
Oh
think
yeah,
Philly?
they gone.
They done. They done.
Good gone.
My Celtics got that covered. That's in the bag.
Yeah, Philly's probably getting swept. The Sixers. Here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy, right? The Sixers lost by 8 and it shot 29%. But here's the problem with Philadelphia, all right? They don't move the rock, and B needs to keep banging down low. The way they lost game three, turnovers, not getting back in transition, they couldn't hit threes last night, and that's why they're in this mess, you know?
They about to
Man,
get swept tomorrow.
A B
Oh, they're
be
swept,
too.
yeah.
A B be too tired in the fourth quarter to be doing all that, man. That motherfucker be exhausted.
You know why I hate that Philadelphia team? Because they doing everybody wrong. Everybody playing out of position. You got people doing shit they're supposed to be doing instead of playing to their strengths. And whatever the nigga Brown name, dog, this nigga is shit water. Dog, ain't no fucking way in the world you gonna sit here and tell me you gonna find two people that build teams at championship caliber teams. And they get kicked to the curb, but this nigga over here stinking up the joint with cannon like that, and you still
Who's that in the background? Fellas, either they cutting their hair or they shaving their nutsack, but either way, man, that shit annoying.
That's tough.
Hey, hold on. No wonder it's fucking Gideon. Gideon is shaving his gorilla nuts and shit, man.
Nah, I'm just watching the game. My fault. Sorry for that.
oh
Hey, yo.
hey, I ain't gonna lie
them
to you, though,
sixes done though.
hey, LB,
Yeah.
my pops about to subscribe to your channel, bro. He like the way we be cooking, so I'm putting them on everybody's channel. So
I mean,
just let me know y'all page and all that, and I'm gonna let him subscribe to y'all, bro. Let and so he can listen to us cook because he a spoiled kid
pretty
too.
exciting. All right, I appreciate that, man. Gideon,
Yeah.
Gideon, turn your shit
up,
off.
man.
All right, fine.
But you got a fan on, boy?
I'll see you later. Sorry.
No, I'm saying you got a fan on or something.
No.
Sound like you know how you used to put paper in the fan and it go that put the little can in the back of your tire when you ride so you can have pipes on your shit. That's what he sounded like he was doing.
LB,
Yeah.
you think Joel and B will ask for a trade?
Considering that Philadelphia paid him all that money, no.
Hey, they better get him some help. I tell you
B need to worry about getting in shape
Oh,
and grow
No.
some nuts, man.
I ain't gonna lie. What he need to do is play on the block because he 3+. Nobody can really stop him playing back down. You got a good face-up game. So I prefer you take that jab step from within 5 to 10 feet to get to the basket than you trying to do it from 18, 20 feet because you hang around the 3-point line now. Now you
Right.
exhausting a lot of fucking energy for bullshit when you could just get your ass down there like Shaq. You think Shaq gonna hang around the 3-point line for what? Play to your strength, man. None of these dudes
Right.
playing to their strength, and they got these niggas psyched up thinking it's a 3-point fucking league. Nigga, that's your fault, nigga, because I'd be looking at the code for real. I'd be my ass on the block. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Right. But the thing is he still got to get in shape though, man. That man be looking
I
exhausted.
understand that. I
That's
guarantee
hard for him to do. That's gonna be hard for him to do. Get big like like having him back down stuff like that. That takes a lot of energy. So he's not
what
been in
Joel
shape.
Embiid what? Joel Embiid what 318, 320?
Man, he got to cut that weight down, man. He's something like he look like 300 pounds.
I'm saying though, what you say? What his playing weight should be like 285 then, 275
At
solid.
least 270, 260. There ain't nothing wrong with that. At least 260, 250, something at least around
He
there.
260 right now.
That man don't ain't no 260, man. That
Hell,
motherfucker,
dude,
that
that nigga
motherfucker ain't
ain't
no
no
dude.
260. That nigga 3 plus,
That big,
boy.
that motherfucker big. That motherfucker, he at least 285 at least. That motherfucker big as shit, man. He be in
See, the
cheeseburgers, man.
reason why, all right, what if Zion had his height and the size that he is now? You think he'll be good? But by him being smaller with that weight on him, they tripping on him.
The thing
You
about
see what I'm saying?
Zion only got 5% body fat. That's the thing people got like. People be like, oh, Zion need to do this and that. Like Zion don't need to do that much. Like Zion, that's all muscle. Joel B,
So what they want
that's
him to
like
lose then? What they want him to lose?
I don't know. Like that's keep his weight, keep like a be more lean, whatever. Cause like carrying all that's still a lot of weight to like jump around and stuff like that. But like Embiid problem is like that's not like he's stamina issues. Not even just that's the weight. It's just like he be tired. That motherfucker be done in the fourth quarter. The thing with Zion is they don't like guess Zion keep all that weight on him because you know it can get injured. But like Embiid, he be like he just look out of shape. He be you see him when he running down the court. His head be down. He be looking done. I'm like damn, he be done in the fourth quarter. So it's like he gotta get himself in shape. Then he's like gotta get in the block. That's why he be selling all them jumpers and stuff like that, man. He be selling all that jumpers. Like he got a lazy game to him. Cause it's
So
like
you
he set
think
up
that's
with all that
bad
stuff,
for
but
their
he be
knees?
tired.
So you think that's bad for their knees? Because both of them having bad knee issues, right?
Yeah, but they want to guess like I don't know was that they don't want to play Zion. That they not playing Zion. I didn't understand that in the bubble. I didn't understand it at all. Cause like I don't know, but like B though he just be looking tired though. It's not just because like the injury. He be looking tired too, fatigue.
Yeah,
I never seen Zion look fatigued. You know what I mean? That's more healthy weight. That's more muscle. Joel B got more fat.
do y'all see a blockbuster trade happening this offseason?
I mean, I will see. I don't know. The NBA, anything can happen. NBA, so I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting. Um, I mean, if I was Sixers, like if I was Sixers, I'd personally trade like Embiid. Tell you the truth,
What were you trading to?
maybe the Warriors, maybe.
God damn, Milwaukee up by 30.
I turn that game off, LB. I ain't gonna hold you. I turn
You
that game off, man.
you said to the Warriors?
Maybe the Warriors or the. I don't know. I mean, because the Sixers at a point right now where it's like they're a overpriced average team, and it's like they're not like they can't tank and they can't get any better necessarily without them getting better, whatever.
I
So
was
they're
gonna
kind of
say
like stuck.
I was gonna say the Clippers.
I don't think the Clippers want to be. I don't think they necessarily need like. Yeah, I mean, that would help, but it's like, do they really like? But like, I don't know. It's gonna be like they Sixers in the jam though. I know that though, cause they overpaid Al Horford,
That was a bad move. I agree.
overpaid and he overpaid Tobias Harris. Tobias, he's a cold blooded thief. That man's need to be on America Most Wanted. That man need to be on America's Most
Just like
Wanted. He's a
Draymond Green.
thief. Now
American greed, huh?
he more listen. He's still more money than Draymond Green. I say that because you getting paid
How much?
180 mil.
Oh yeah,
You
That's how
getting
much
paid
that nigga
180
getting
mil.
paid? Dog,
Yeah,
that's
he's
how
a
much
high.
the nigga.
Yeah, Tobias Harris is the highest paid person for the Sixers.
Dog, that's ridiculous.
He getting paid
This nigga give
180
me
something
these
mil.
15
He getting
points.
paid $180 million.
At least Draymond Green has something to like to work on and negotiating though. He is overpaid, but at least Draymond Green has something on the table. What did
Draymond
Tobias
Green.
Harris have on the table?
At least with Draymond Green, he did win NBA championship. You know, he did go
Like
to All
he
Star
had like a
game.
resume. He had like a resume. He had like something.
He does
Okay,
have
this
a
is.
resume.
But
Tobias
what did
Harris ain't got
Tobias
no
Harris?
goddamn resume.
He don't got no resume. That man been traded like 4 times, like 7 years.
Dog, they trying to use what he did for the
So
Clippers.
yeah. So let me
as a
give you. So
So
I got
that's
it
the
right
brother.
here. I got y'all right here. Right. Shout out to Rick Bad Boy in the building. I see you in this motherfucker, man. Uh, this is it right here. Tobias Harris, number one, $31,034,483. Number two, Al Horford, $28 million.
That's a damn shame, yo. You go pay two.
Man, somebody gonna have to explain why they're paying
No,
Al Horford $28 million to come off the bench. All right.
you not getting that. I don't know why Sixers paid that,
Al
yo.
Horford
Alton
should
Brand's
have got at least 10.
Number
Al,
three, Joel Embiid, $27,504,630. Number four, Josh Richardson, $10,100,000. Number five, Ben Simmons on the last year of his rookie deal, $8,113,930. He's the most likely person to get traded.
Didn't he sign
yeah,
an
Ben Simmons.
extension?
He ain't signed no
yeah,
extension.
yeah.
You
I thought
said
he
Ben
did.
Simmons most likely to get traded.
Yeah, but they gotta
Huh?
pay him. They gotta pay him. If you gonna pay
This,
Tobias Harris 180 mil, what do you
I,
think he
s-
gonna get?
I could see the Warriors trying to trade for Ben Simmons.
For who though?
Man,
Who they
Ben,
going?
look. If Philadelphia puts Ben Simmons on the trading block, man, they'll have no shortage of suitors.
No, I'm saying though the Warriors though. Who the Warriors got gonna get for Ben Simmons?
Andrew Wiggins,
Yeah,
they can give Andrew Wiggins. They can package Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal, and a couple draft picks for Ben Simmons.
but here's
But
the
the
thing
thing
for
is,
the Warriors. But here's the thing for the Warriors though. You think that'd still be good having Draymond Green and Ben Simmons on the court at the same time to clog the paint?
but
No,
hold
they'll
up,
No,
hold
probably
up,
put Ben on
Hold up.
point
Yeah,
because Ben a
hold on.
good passer.
He did sign a max contract. Ben
that's what I'm
Simmons did.
saying. Yeah, he just on extension. Yeah, he a max player. That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, matter
No,
of
but
fact, that was
listen to
so.
this
That
though.
was that.
You gotta
Hey,
trade like Draymond Green or something like
hey,
that. Cause Draymond Green making his max money.
hey, True to King. That contract kicks in next year.
Yeah, so they gotta trade something like Draymond Green or somebody like that. Which that's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
got because
happen. They got nobody like what's the Warriors going? They gonna give away like future draft picks. I
yeah,
don't think that's still gonna be enough. They gonna trade like their whole.
you're gonna have to bring a third. You're gonna have to bring in a third team.
That's what. Yeah, you gotta do it. They gotta do a lot for that.
But
Yeah,
listen, what if Ben Simmons go over there and they put him on punt so Steph can play off the ball? That give him the leg strength to run off these screens
Right,
and
but
pick.
they still gonna be the same thing where it's like nobody gonna be guarding Ben Simmons. He gotta start. He gotta be shoot. He gotta shoot more.
so you
No, but
put Ben
listen,
Simmons as point guard
listen.
and put
They got
Curry
put
at
him
the
at
two.
power. No, put him at power. Put Ben at power forward. So he don't got like look, he don't gotta bring the ball up though. All he gotta do is just like play a power forward.
I
Attack
said
the inside.
they fucked that up when Philadelphia took him off his position anyway. Because
He's not a point. He a
yeah,
power forward.
even though he ran a little punt at LSU, he wasn't the punt guard for LSU.
He wasn't.
They had a nice ass punt guard for LSU. Ben Simmons just had the ability to bring the ball up the court
Right.
on that college level,
Have him like
and
on a
they looked
Lamar
at him as a
Odom.
point forward. But if you put him at his regular position at power forward, he'll be a 20 and 10 guy easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't put him at. He's not a real point guard. He just like LeBron James. LeBron James not like he runs the point, but he's not a point. You know what I mean? He does like he's not a point guard. You know what I mean? But like Lamar, like put him like a Lamar Odom type of role. Lamar Odom could dribble the ball. I mean, he had like some. You know what I mean? He played the four. I mean,
Yeah,
he was like you don't have
that's
to
a good
like
example.
they trying to make Ben Simmons like the next LeBron, Magic Johnson. No, he's Ben Simmons. He's not like he's there. He got similarities of them players because of the height, whatever. But he's Ben Simmons. He's his own man. You know what I mean? He has his
So
own
what?
attributes.
So I saw
Only
something
thing
else that
only reason why I wouldn't compare them to that because those two dudes have a better jump shot than him.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They're trying to compare him. They trying to put him in that mold. That's why they put him at. You know what I mean? Oh,
I
he's
saw.
like he. They comparing him to LeBron
The
and shit
next
like that.
person I do that to is Giannis.
But even Jan's not like that. That's what. But Jan's playing. He's his own. You know what I mean? He's his own. You know what I mean? He's his own archetype. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm saying is when Giannis had a ball and he played point,
Evan
he could
Fournier, you fucking suck.
he could create, he could
What he
pass,
do?
God damn, man. No, man, look,
and
man.
most of
I'm
the
sorry,
time he's
man. I'm
just trying to
sorry,
get
G.
to the hole and get the bucket. You feel me? But
Right.
like Chris Middleton off, So just like I said, just imagine if all these dudes was having a good shooting day like they
Yeah.
normally have. That's why they had the best
And
record.
they still winning, but they still win. I had to turn
Evan
that game
Fournier
off,
is
yo.
shit water, man.
I gotta turn
No,
this
you
game
see,
off,
and
man.
that's what I'm saying. Giannis really did that shit by himself.
I gotta turn this game off, yo. It's pissing me off, man. Just pack them up, man.
That next game about to go off though.
The next game starts at like 4, I think, or 3:30.
Yeah, pack
Chris
these dudes
Middleton,
up.
Yakum.
Hey, what you think about Gary Clark though? I like him.
He all right, but
Yeah,
he a bum. There's a
I
reason why
saw.
he a bum.
No, I'm
yeah.
saying I ain't saying like him as no
Or,
fucking superstar type player. I'm talking about as a bench player. He, anybody that can give you 15 off the bench, that's solid.
but Gary Clark, for his role,
He
I
alright,
like
man.
him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a
And then
complete
listen,
bum.
he not scared of the moment. That nigga be pulling them bitches.
He not a complete bum. So he all right. But Evan
You got a
Fournier,
lot of
yeah,
bums
you a
out here,
bum.
bro.
Yeah,
I
Evan
agree
Fournier a
with you
Fournier
on
is a
that
bum,
fucking
bum.
yo.
bum.
You
I'm
got a lot of
surprised.
bums out
He
here.
gotta get traded, man. Fournier gotta get traded or something. He gotta get a new situation or something. I don't know
Who?
what it like. Fournier,
How much
Evan
you
he
getting
Fournier
gotta
Who you
is a
paid?
talking about
bum.
need to get
Okay.
traded?
Fournier, he gotta do something with him. Atlanta
Nah,
got he
nobody
can't.
don't want him.
Somebody get him.
I saw.
And he
I
and
Look,
he
saw.
from France.
Yeah.
he from
Well, he
somewhere.
They
can
Man.
French
brought
chick.
them niggas over here thinking they
Oh
was gonna
man,
change
he
this
go
league.
come back. He going back home.
Yeah, he
Come
can.
back
Yeah,
home.
yeah, he can French tickle his ass back home.
Yeah, we see him in the Olympics.
He not even gonna make the team.
I saw something about.
Yo, snap.
That's
Yo,
tough.
no, he ain't gonna make a friend. Oh, that'd be crazy, yo. Oh, I gotta see he's on the front. Is he on that team? Yeah, he on that team. He a bum. I'm sorry, I unexcusable.
LB.
Yeah,
You the
he
only,
one of the ones
you the
that come.
only.
And he one of the ones that come off the bench. He start by default
That,
in Orlando.
that's
Yo,
tough.
that disgusting, yo.
Yo,
Even
LB.
Rick, even Rick Rubio started for Spain, man.
All them French players, man. What up, William Bird? Salute to homeboy William Bird in the building. Hey, man, you know what? All these French basketball players, man, whether it be him or who's that dude that playing Charlotte right now? What that motherfucking name? Oh,
Nick
shit.
Batum.
Nick Batum, yeah. That fucking
Oh, he
bum.
fell off. Yo,
Another
Nick
one
Batum
who
fell
way
off like
overpaid and shit.
that. Monster,
Rudy
that motherfucker.
Gobert.
He man, a
He
thief, man. He
another
been
nigga
wanting.
stole money.
He a
LB.
thief, man. Good gosh. He had him at gunpoint, they said.
Yo, what about Rudy Gobert?
He all right.
It's
He
some
not a
nice, it's
bum.
some nice French. Tony Parker, it's some nice French players though. It's some nice ones.
Yeah, Rudy
There's some
Gobert not a
nice ones.
bum though.
Hey, you seen what he did yesterday, huh?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, hey, that motherfucker had a double. He had like 20 points and 11 rebounds at halftime.
he had to
Yeah,
answer back with the
he
Jokic.
finished with 24 and 12, I think.
He had it.
24 and
Yeah, but
14 or some
Utah
shit.
was beating the hell out of Denver.
Mike
Yeah,
Conley sighting, boy. I told man, listen, Donovan Mitchell got a chance to rest. They're gonna put them away. Watch.
George Hill for the trigger. Bang!
oh my god, man,
So
that shit
LB.
disgusting.
Another.
Well,
This
Markel
is
Fultz is
89
shitty.
59, 30-point lead. What up, Joshua?
So what? How do you think Ben Simmons fit with the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Mm.
Who they
Um,
got over there?
for
He got
I
Nah,
Cleveland,
sex.
you
thought.
got two.
Okay.
Him and
yeah.
Drummond, they the same type player.
Unlikely Ben Simmons gonna go to Cleveland. Unlikely that situation plays out, but
'Cause I saw
um,
something that Cleveland talking about they want him.
that he not going to
Yeah,
Cleveland. Nope.
but Drummond got 1 year deal though, so he Drummond a free agent anyway.
Oh,
But I'm
Drummond,
saying them two
Drummond ain't staying
don't
there.
match. You need a
Drum,
person that can shoot the
Drummond
mid
said.
range to go
yeah,
with
Drummond
Simmons.
said he want.
Drummond leaving. I think
Yeah,
Drummond
Drummond
said he
ain't
wanted
trying
to
to
stay
stay
there.
there.
He said he want to stay there.
you say you want.
He
You,
said that, but that don't mean he actually want to stay.
you say that they got offer money. He ain't restricted. Oh.
I think he's
Evan
a free agent
Fournier,
this
another
summer.
brick. Oh, he made that one. Oh shit.
Actually,
Hey,
Andre
you know
Drummond's
what
a
he
free
who they
agent
did? He
going
this
went to
year.
the free throw line and shoot
who
that
they
technical, and
who
that
they
got
gonna
him
offer
going. That's all you need.
who they gonna offer Ben Simmons for like Kyle Sexton?
Most likely.
I
Colin
like Kyle
Sexton?
Sexton though. I like Kyle Sexton a lot though. That man a dog.
Ain't that's the one from Alabama?
Yeah, he a
Yeah,
dog,
Colin,
man.
yeah, he from Alabama. Yeah.
He a dog,
Yeah,
man. He a competitor,
Avery.
man.
Guess who was the coach? Avery Johnson, and he told them dudes, if you take this young man, his work ethic, what he brings to the table, his leadership, Only can help other players get better around him.
Yeah, he a dog, man. He'll turn like he'll help them Sixers a lot, man. He a dog, man. He a competitor. He ain't with no bullshit. Like he
LB, your
Yeah,
boy heating up.
yeah, yeah, but he still sucked though, man.
it's too late. It's a little too late, man. I
Okay,
think.
L48. Maybe I spoke too soon about you, bro.
I told you, your boy heating up, boy.
He still sucked
They
though.
let him shoot that technical. Yeah, I don't like him.
They still down by 22 points.
Raw's got
He
full.
showed
Raw's
up
trying to
small
do
this game,
something.
bro. This series, Brahim will show up. This whole playoffs, he been stanking up the junk.
Look at this. Let George Hill just go in uncontested to the rack. You know what I'm saying? George Hill.
What about that trade for Klay Thompson and Giannis?
That's not gonna happen. Golden State ain't giving up Klay Thompson, man.
Yeah, you can't
Hold
get
up,
rid
I'm
of.
about to say that nigga just signed a
He signed a
5 year
max
deal,
deal too.
190.
Yeah, he
That
ain't.
nigga
They not.
signed $190 million for 5 years. Boy, that boy ain't going nowhere.
Like Bleacher Report
Yeah,
should come out with these weird ass trades.
man. And see, that's why you
John is
should.
not.
That's why you
John is
don't
not
read
going
Bleacher
to
Report
Warriors.
when they put out
Yeah,
outlandish shit
I
like
don't
that.
think he'll fit though, bro. Now,
John's
the
not
reason why
going.
people think he'll fit because he got
'Cause,
Stephen Clay that can sit in them corners, but them dudes like
yeah,
to move around and come off pin downs. You can't change their game for no Giannis.
yeah. I mean, he could, but it's like it'll
That shit
work.
ain't gonna
You
work.
put. I mean, you put
So
like John. You put like John's playing like the 5, whatever the case may be. But
Shout out to Myron Jones to the moon. Hey, where
Or
my
the
money at,
jockstrap
bitch?
sniffer.
like I
Myron
don't.
talking about the trap house, huh?
Yeah, but John's leave. John, I wish
Yep,
John's
the
will
rat
most
came out
likely
the
leave.
sewer.
so if the Miami Heat put the Bucks out, where do you think Giannis will go?
He going to Miami or the Raptors.
Hey,
I can see him going to the Raptors considering he has a relationship with Masai Ujiri.
And he goes to Miami or the Raptors. So that's the only 2 teams that's logical would make sense for him to go to.
what
I
I
don't,
say, bro,
I
you
can't
think he'll
see
be a good
Miami.
fit in Miami?
Yeah, of course. He played with Bam, playing with Bam and Jimmy Butler. That's a front court, and he got them young shooters around him. It's like that's an upgrade
Chris
from the
Middleton.
Bucks. Yeah,
I,
that's
all right, all
Man,
right.
they
that's
should
what
have.
I'm be.
Man, I
I
tell
see
you,
what you're
man,
saying now,
That's an
James.
old
I
school.
tell you this
Oh,
though, James. The Bucks
huh?
fucked up paying Chris Middleton. Man, they should have paid Malcolm Brogdon that money.
yeah. And Malcolm Brogdon wouldn't even cost that much.
You could have
No,
got Malcolm Brogdon for
he
cheap.
wasn't that much.
Nah, he
I
got
would have
paid
given it to him.
85. Michael Brown got paid 8, but still though, he went somewhere else and got less money. So they could have done something though. They could have gave him like I don't know,
They
like
could have split half and gave something to Middleton and something to him.
they could have gave him the same amount of money with what they did with the Pacers. They were trying to lowball him, man. That's what they tried. They tried to lowball Malcolm Brogdon, which I don't know why, because he showed up ever since he wore the Bucks jersey. One rookie of the year. People forget about that. Like
Who?
Man, look, if it
Oh,
came down to me paying
Malcolm
Malcolm
Brogdon.
Brogdon or Chris Middleton, I'm paying Malcolm Brogdon. Okay,
Yeah,
period.
like
how much is Chris
I'd have
Middleton
versatile,
did that
making?
too. I don't see
more
why they.
versatile.
No, they
How
trying
much?
to like you said. You lowballing yourself though. Now you done fucked yourself.
Then they had to do a sign and trade. You trade. Yeah, I know the Bucks couldn't afford Brogdon because they paid goddamn Chris Middleton all that money. You think Chris Middleton's a max player? No.
Man, these niggas
How much
scaring
is how
me.
much is he getting paid?
$180 million.
He just like Tobias Harris.
He better than Tobias though. He better than Tobias.
He's still overrated and overpaid.
Yeah, he not no. But the thing about Chris Middleton is he's not no second option guy. He more like at
Third option guy.
third option. Tobias Harris not even that. Tobias Harris like a fifth option. He's like a first. He's like a $6 million on championship winning team.
I mean,
Like he's like a
Yeah,
four.
he's
bench
probably a
player.
second option
Like
now.
No, I
That
take
nigga
that back. He
bench
got
player getting paid like a alpha.
that's
Same
over
like
with
he
Chris
not.
Middleton.
That's not Tobias
Hey.
Harris. Not like Tobias Harris is all right, but he's not like that. He never was like that to me. I've never looked at Tobias Harris being that guy.
Hey James, you know why? He a B- player getting A+ money.
You talking about
Who you
Tobias?
talking about?
I'm talking
Tobias
about Chris
Harris?
Middleton. Talk him too. But I'm really
He
talking
not
about Chris
Tobias. Not no
Middleton.
B plus. Tobias like a C.
Yeah, I'm about to say that nigga C minus. because he really a role player.
Yeah,
He
he is.
really a
Yeah,
bench player, like what I'm saying.
he
But
definitely is
he
B
He's a
minus player
starter. He
getting A
get he
plus
get
money.
fucking alpha money.
yeah, he's a
Same with
fourth
Chris
option
Middleton.
at best. He's a fourth option at best, man. Scoring option.
Traveling.
He's a fourth score option at best on a shit like. That's why the Clippers got rid of him because they didn't need him. Look what happened. They got rid of him and they still took the Warriors to 6 games.
Yeah.
Like, come
I
on,
saw
yo. Like,
Yeah, the Bucks really do need to get rid of Eric Bledsoe, man. You can't trust Eric Bledsoe,
yeah,
man.
he
You know,
overpaid.
and
He's stealing money too, man. He's a thief too, man. Come on, there's a lot of people thieves, man. They need an all NBA thief
They
team.
looking at his athletic ability and how he
They
play defense.
yo, I ain't
the
gonna
All
hold you
NBA
though.
Thief team.
All
You
on
think he play
Tobias
good
Harris should be
defense?
Tobias Harris
Eric,
should be on the all defensive team. How many times he been stealing? They some
I'm saying
thieves, man.
though, you think he play good defense? I'm just
Who, Eric
Eric
asking.
Bledsoe?
Bledsoe. Eric
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bledsoe is
but
trash.
he's
Who,
still
Tobias
overpaid
Harris?
though.
You say who Tobias Harris play good defense?
No, Eric
No,
Bledsoe.
yeah,
No.
he even overrated defense. I mean, he's capable, but like he got paid because it's all around game. Like he's supposed to be like he not
I
doing
think
that.
I think he got paid off his athletic ability and because they thought he could play defense.
But he was also a scoring for him well too though. When he got paid, he was giving them like buckets, but he ain't been doing that. You got killed by Terry Rozier. Got Terry Rozier calling you Drew Bledsoe and shit, man. I'm like, you definitely overpaid.
Yeah, I mean,
You got Terry
considering
Rozier calling
hey,
you Drew Bledsoe.
and then considering with Terry Rozier, right? The Boston Celtics like Terry Rozier so much to the point they signed and traded him.
Hey
Yeah,
I
they
man, we
mean, they
gonna
shipped his
make.
got.
ass
I
to
mean, they got
Charlotte.
all
Huh?
star
I
for
ain't
him.
heard his name since he went to Charlotte. That's
He
what I'm
having no
then,
saying.
more.
Certain
He
people
having.
and
He
be
then
having.
begging for that money and they go for that bag and now your numbers drop. You ain't getting the shine no more.
This is like he on his career. Nah, he on this is like career high year though. He averaged like
who
what
Terry
7.
Rozier?
He having like 17, 18 points a game.
That's not good.
But for him to what he was doing before, I mean, it's something. He's elite. It's something. But how much he got
No,
paid exactly? 40 mil, 60.
He got paid like $60-something million.
listen to this. You scored 17 points or 20 some points in two of those games. And then when the last game you went MIA and you still got a
Three
bag off of that. So that
3 years,
shows you
$58
wasn't
million.
clutch and pressure bust pipes with you, and he still got that money, man. Like you should have just stayed in Boston, played your role with that second team, so you can still get your 17 points a game. If you look at that
How many points
finals
did he have
last year,
last with the Celtics?
I
Hey,
don't know,
Terry
but I'm
Rozier,
saying
man,
certain games.
Terry Rozier, 3 years, $58 million, right?
Look at
So
his stats, LB.
I'm pulling it up right now.
For that Boston when he come
I'm
off the
pulling it up
bench.
right now. Trust me, we about to get surgical with this bitch.
And then if you look at the playoff game by playoff game, like I say, he was giving you 14, 17. He was
Yeah.
smelling himself. That's why that last game, if you look at them numbers, that nigga shot shitty.
He
Because he
stinks.
couldn't he folded under the pressure.
So
They couldn't close
so
the
for this
deal.
year he did average 18 points a game. For let's see, playoffs.
That's why he got that money though. He got money because we did in that playoffs when Gore hit. That's
Yeah,
how he
for
got his money.
Boston. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's how he got his money.
In the playoffs with Boston, he averaged in the playoffs. He only averaged when the 2017 season he averaged 60 and a half. But in the
Yeah, right there.
but in the year after that, he only averaged 6.4 points a game.
See, that's what I'm saying. Remember, I told you, I was just saying that. One of those years he was shining at game 7, he showed up small. So they ran that shit
Right.
back. They went to the the Eastern Conference Finals. They ran into the
Round,
Bucks in that
first
first
round.
round. They won that first game and then they got their ass swept.
By the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, and that nigga still got the money. I'm like, nigga, y'all see this nigga a fucking fraud? He just had one good
That's
hot
why we
season.
trade, but that's why we replace him with Kim. That's why I said we replace him with Kim Walker. It's like shit, we ain't gonna pay this money. We pay Kemba
Yeah,
though. I mean,
we'll
that's
give
what
it
it
to
was.
Kim.
Like
You right about that.
Danny Ainge know what he doing, man. Danny Ainge know what he doing.
You know what he did that really pissed me off though? What Terry Rozier did? You know what I'm saying? You know, mush mouth, you know, burnt fingertips, Terry Rozier, you know what I'm saying? You know what he did that really pissed me off? He went on
What?
ESPN and threw Kyrie Irving under the bus.
He definitely did though.
Oh, what do you say?
He won that spot, man. He won that
He
spot.
wanted to be the starting point guard, right? And he blamed Kyrie Irving, coming in and out from injury as the reason why he
Oh,
really
I remember that. I remember that.
yeah. What up, T Joyner? Yeah,
Cause he
man.
like he was feeling himself, man. When you went to you help took the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals, and without Kyrie, he was feeling himself.
That's the year I'm talking about. What that
Yeah,
was?
hope he
That
learned his
That
lesson.
was
Hope he learned.
17, right?
Yeah,
was,
hope he
that
learned
was
his man. Hope he learned his lesson though, man. Playing with Charlotte though. Hope he learned his lesson.
that was the
Hey,
2016-17 year.
yeah, he won't be a man. Now he's saying, where
Hope he
Charlotte at? Them
yeah
bitches
hope
ain't making to the bubble.
yeah hope he learned his lesson, man. It ain't easy what you thought, man. You there?
Yeah,
He should
I'm
have
gonna
just
take the
stayed
Charlotte
playing his
Hornets to the
fucking role,
playoffs.
man.
Yeah, okay.
No, that nigga should have stayed
No,
playing
I
his
take that
role.
back. That was the 2017-18 season. He averaged 16 and a half.
They destroying that money out there, boy. These niggas suck,
I know,
boy.
man. These boys out here hot
Hey,
dog water, and they just throwing all kinds of Ronnie out there, boy.
man, nah, it ain't 180 mil though, yo. That's
Nigga gonna
disgusting,
tell
bro.
you gonna get 60 million for averaging 18 points. Oh my god.
So do
Then
y'all
you get
think the
100 million for averaging a triple single. God damn. I'm coming out of
That
retirement.
man
I'm going to
Tobias
Hey,
training
man,
and
Harris.
I'm 40
moaning.
years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to go ahead and dust off the shoes and whatnot. You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. I'm about to put my shit back up out the closet, go about to hit the semi protein or something. Fuck that. These niggas
Yeah,
eating out here,
these
bro. These
motherfuckers
grown ass
stealing.
niggas.
A lot of you do stealing, man. They be stealing money, man. That's just that Tobias
You
Harris
can't
joint and Al
you can't
Horford.
even say they robbing Paul to pay Peter no more. Them
Yeah.
niggas is straight
The
doing
thing
it
about
without a
Al
gun.
Horford, like Al Horford got his money because of what he did in his that's like what his for his career. Okay, this is what you did. Okay, like he got a resume. It's Al Horford. We know who Al Horford is. But it's like the same time, it's like it's age. It's like, dude, I don't know. I ain't gonna. I got. There ain't nothing wrong with having Al Horford on your team, but it's like for that price, nah, I can't do that. That's why their age, like, nah, you can walk. I
I,
mess with you, but you can walk.
so let me ask you a question. You think you, the players should go for their money in their prime, right? Which they don't. Then they try to wait to the back end to get their money. Then they
But he
cripple
got
the
no,
team.
he got money in his prime. Remember, he got like just like his I think it's like his second and third max deal. He got paid for the Celtics a lot of money when he
I
first
remember
got
that
there.
one. But who
He,
Atlanta paid him too though, right?
I think so. He
Who,
been
Al
getting paid.
Horford? Who, Al Horford?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
paid his whole
Yeah.
career.
Because Atlanta drafted him.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
was on
So he
Atlanta for
got
a
his bag.
while.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
right. You right. I was
he
just
got
checking
three
because
big
it's been a
checks.
minute.
He got
He got
three big checks kind of. Like he been getting paid. He been getting paid, man.
because Al
Yeah, I'd have
Horford got
took
a
that
max
back.
contract
Listen,
with
I'd have
Atlanta. They ain't turned around and got a max contract with Boston. They ain't coming. But
He
Al
yeah,
getting
Horford
paid,
that's what
man.
I was
paid,
trying to find
dog.
out, y'all. The reason why I was trying to find out that because now that you up in the age and you got your money, come on, man. If you trying to build and win a championship, put more weapons around you. Give me 10 or 15 of that, man.
But like in the day though, man, this like how they. At the same time, I'm not mad at them taking it because in the day it's like they got to take care of themselves and their families. But the same, like they still can get criticized though, regardless though. I ain't saying don't shouldn't criticize them. Like I can't get mad you took it because like shoot,
I
you
ain't
gotta
mad
take
at
care of the
them, but
bill.
I'm mad at
But
the owners
you
for
got
offering it,
criticize.
like you said.
Well, you
The
got
owners
criticize them though.
offering them niggas think it's just, the owners doing this shit to themselves.
Yeah, and the
LB,
general
pull up his
managers.
stats. Pull up Al Horford stats for me right quick.
All right,
Oh,
hold on.
that's that.
With the 76ers right now, and you say he getting paid 28 million.
This season he is. Yep.
Al Horford averaging 11.9 points,
Yeah.
4 assists,
This season, right?
6.8 rebounds, 0.9 blocks, 0.8 steals.
Nigga, that's $3.55 million worth of stats.
It's not even Al Horford not really necessarily like a number guy like that because he does stuff that ain't show the score or the stat sheet whatever. But he's not even doing that. Like he's not even his same impact on the Sixers not the same he was on the Sixers, not the Sixers or the Celtics or the Hawks.
Yeah, I feel you on that. His
So
shit
it's not even necessarily
declined
about
in
the
a bit.
numbers because he never was like a number guy anyway. Because even though you look at his numbers on the Celtics, like he was an all star at least on the Celtics. But even he wasn't like a big number guy. He still had his impact on the floor. Like, but he's not even doing it on the Sixers. Clearly, like look at it. Look, they're down 3-0. So it's like, yeah, I'm not out. You can still. I feel you can still have Al Horford on a team that can win a championship as a role player, but getting paid all that much money. Nah, he's not no max guy. And you paid him all that money. That's stupid.
Yeah, you crippling yourself.
Like you
It
compete
fit.
because you trying to compete with the Celtics. Oh yeah, we got Al Horford and all that. Like they're the age been playing the Sixers for years, yo. It don't make
Hey, you know that? Hey, you know what that song back in the day called? You played yourself.
Yeah, they did. Cause let me tell you something. Revenge is sweet like a glass of tea. So, order for you to shit on us, and you know you up in age, and you already got your bag off us. Now you want us to pay you again at the end of your contract. You got to take. Why you think Udonis Haslam still play for Miami, and he still go up in there and give you same thing Al Horford give you. But he ain't robbing the cradle, dog. You got to want to be able to see a franchise win the championship because you don't have none anyway. So you should be playing ball after you got your bag with these three teams. What I'm saying, ain't no such thing as going to take man 28 million from these people and you averaging 11 points, bro. So you taking 28 million. So just think about this. If you look at Draymond Green numbers,
He
he
stinks.
not averaging more than 11 points, and he getting double, triple that.
Yep.
Come on, dog. Like some gotta give, bro. What is wrong with these owners just giving these players this type of money without no fucking evidence? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just like fuck it. These dudes don't have to produce nothing. They have one good series, one good year, and then you still give them their money, man. I come from that era where you got to do this shit 5, 6, 7 years. Why you think Jordan then wasn't tripping on no fucking bag to the end of the year? The dude was getting paid $2 million a contract, man, a year. Come on, dog, that's ridiculous. And this man leading the league in scoring, 9-time defense, all type of shit. Elijah Wine, dog, and these dudes ain't getting paid the money that these dudes getting paid.
Man, the Bucks are shooting 61%.
It's just crazy, dog.
Well, that's probably less than 60% now, considering that Kyle Korver just missed that three. But whoo, he spun on him, but he went out of. But the ball goes out of bounds, man. Milwaukee up by 19 points with 9:27 left in the game, man. I'm pretty sure y'all cut the game off by now. This game has
Not
been.
me. I'm still watching it because I want to see what DJ doing. Because DJ from my hometown, he at the free throw line right now.
Yeah,
But at the end of
Augustine. I think I played him too, man.
hey, bro, that dude nice, bro. I'm
all
not
the
saying that because he's
season.
from my hometown. But listen, what I try to tell people, he went to Brother Martin. He went through all the steps the hard way. Then he went to Texas and played with KD, dog. That goes to show you he was KD point guard. Man, that dude know the game, bro. His IQ higher than what people give him credit for. He just don't play starter minutes. They look at him as a role player for some reason. But I push this nigga in practice to be a starter mentality where you got to play starter minutes, and I need you to be more aggressive on the offensive end. I ain't worrying about your defense. I'll have him like a Chris Jackson type person because he's too small to try to defend some of these high type point guards because Eric Bledsoe bigger than him, but he still got to the rack and laid that bitch up. Oh, we got ourselves a game. This bitch is down. Boy, y'all is tripping. This bitch is not over. And Augustine come alive. Man, this shit is real, boy. I love me an underdog, man. I'm from the land of the underdog. They gonna stop sleeping on us.
Yeah, I
Hey,
like DJ Augustine. He a little pit bull, man. I like him a lot.
Hey, that
y'all
nigga
think
bullet, a red, he a blue, and that nigga chihuahua with the purple tongue, all mixed in one. That's a dangerous combination.
you crazy as hell?
You can't come in that young, son.
Do y'all think
Yes.
DeMarcus Cousins gonna get picked up?
Yeah, somebody gonna get him.
Hey, now who you think he'll be a good fit for? Because if I was
Celtics,
anybody, I'd
Celtics.
try to steer him away from Orlando.
So DeMarcus Cousins and Celtics. I like the Celtics to pick DeMarcus up.
Man, This motherfucker Evan Fournier, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker need to be banned from the NBA.
No, you
You
still riding
motherfucking
that man down.
absurd, man.
You say Celtics, I say Clippers.
Man, this motherfucker taking Tanner right to my lineups, man. Listen to that line, yo. He got 13 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 3 turnovers. What the fuck? You fucking Bama?
How many points you got?
13.
He must have just got that because that nigga was off the first half.
You only had 6 in the for the entire first half.
That's what I'm saying. See, when they sent him to the free throw line and shoot that technical, that's when he
God,
hit that three, hit that little floater, and he
he
started
shit
cooking
water.
a little bit.
He take your words, James. He shit water.
Yeah, his grease got a little hot, but to no avail.
I need this grease to get a lot harder.
Yeah, I put that bitch on 350.
I need that bitch on 375.
Yeah, that'll work when you
You know,
cooking white meat.
that's a perfect perfect temperature to get that chicken super crispy.
When you cooking white meat, yeah,
Yeah.
375.
That's right. Get that bitch 375 and start cooking, bitch. Man,
I don't listen. I don't think they could withstand the blow that Milwaukee about to hit them with. Milwaukee done figured them out. They done ratchet their defense up. So it's pretty much gonna be like that. But I like what they doing because they just was down by 30. You know what I'm saying? Now they
yeah,
down by 15. So that's a good thing.
they went down by 34 at one point.
That's what I'm saying. So you can see they got dog in them since August. Every time Augustine come back in, the lead be too large. So you expanding a lot of energy just trying to get back in the game. You know what I mean? Instead of doing what you did in game one, move the ball more, keep them guessing, put the pressure on them to defend more. Y'all just one pass pull up, one pass pull up, one pass pull up, miss, and you starting to run. They ain't fucking Milwaukee Bucks for nothing. They call the deals because they like to run. Them boys gonna run your ass out the gym off a miss. And who gonna stop behind it? They scared to get in front of that nigga. Look at the third quarter, them boys scored 34 points. But Giannis done scored 39. But
Yeah.
they scored 9 more points in the third quarter. And so if they'd have took that 9 off, dog, this bitch would be a game. But at the end of the day, Aaron Fournier stinking up the joint. He ain't helping nobody. And
That's what
I don't
it
know
is.
what fucking Vooch. I ain't see this nigga score a bucket since I've been watching this bitch.
Hey man, they were sticking Giannis on Vooch on defense. And Eric Bledsoe gets the shooter's role. Looking like Fife off a Tribe Called Quest. Rest in peace to Fife. But yeah, or Evan
Boy,
Fournier.
my nigga is smoking, boy. Ooh,
Hey,
boy.
DJ Augustine, boy, that boy a little pit bull in it.
Oh yeah.
Got him. He about to bring this team back, yo.
So
Dog,
since
that nigga
Orlando,
ain't scared, dog. I told you, dog. That nigga is not scared.
so
I
Miami,
know how I learned about him.
Oh
My
shit.
my cousin graduated with that boy. That nigga said, "Say, cuz, watch that nigga. That nigga special."
should be
I
Orlando
said, "Man,
dumb.
who you talking about?" He talking about DJ
So
Augustine. And they went to the chat. They went to state, but they wound up losing.
Oh, right on that ass.
And I was like, God damn. So I went to
Dude.
looking more hard into that nigga. I went to peeping him out. I was like, God damn, this nigga small, but this nigga like he reminded me of an AI. He wasn't scared to go in there with the bigs and lay that bitch up like he just did on Lopez. That nigga wasn't scared of the moment. He jacking them bitches up. He got confidence when he pull it. So I was like, damn. By KD coming in Texas, both of them niggas was freshmen. That nigga had more confidence to stand there and let this dude and more coverage. All right, KD, we pushing him. So I know I'm gonna be here more than him. He gonna leave after 1 year. So DJ was feeding off of him. You know what I mean? After DJ, well, look at Ross. After
Why
DJ
they
came out
free?
from
And
being
he
the number one guy so many years, you feel me? It got to the point like he took a backseat for the first time. So you know it's hard to adjust. So I do feel people when they say that shit. It's hard to adjust after you've been the vocal point all your career, and now you got to take a backseat to a guy. But I think he did good. I really do. I think he played well with KD. I think he learned the game more to be more of a team player. But now, as you can see in this game right here, he taking his time. He taking key shots. And that nigga got confidence when he pull that bitch, dog. That nigga is a
Terrence
motherfucking
Ross,
Draco.
man. Terrence Ross getting hot, boy. God damn, boy.
Yo,
Terrence Ross getting
Markel
hot.
Fultz was out there just running just to be out there, man. Like, that shit.
Hey, let me tell you something. What if Mikhail Fultz would have gave him the 15 like he gave him the first game? This game would be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Him and
That's what I'm
Lonzo got
telling you. You can't sleep on these underdog teams, dog.
him. Him and
They
Lonzo
gonna
got
put
picked
that
over
pressure
Jason
on you.
Tatum. Man. He got picked over Jason Tatum, man.
Who?
Markel Fultz,
Yeah,
man.
he did. He did get picked over Jason Tatum, though.
That's crazy. You know, the Sixers have been a very scary team. That had Jason Tatum right now, man. They'd be a very scary team.
Wasn't he supposed to go top 3 or something anyway?
Huh?
He was allegedly he was going to go number one, but his how the Celtics played the Sixers, saying that they want to get Markel Fultz, so they traded with the Sixers, and the Sixers got Markel Fultz, and they got Jason Tatum. Because Lonzo didn't want to play with Lonzo wanted to play for LA, so that was a done deal. Like you know what I mean? Lonzo was going to be going to Lakers regardless. So Jason Tatum and Matt Johnson was kind of forced for that. Matt Johnson was kind of forced to pick Lonzo in a sense, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Jason Tatum, the Sixers could have, because if they were looking for, if they got play like that, they were looking at Jason Tatum and be like, oh, we just like, because that was stupid. Because you had Ben Simmons, and you made him to a point guard, and it was like, why, like, oh, so you already made him in the point guard. You had JJ Redick, so why y'all didn't get Jason Tatum? That didn't make any sense.
I gotta see how long DJ got on this contract. Because if I'm a GM, I'm looking to steal that nigga from somebody.
Yeah, he gonna be on the team though. He always ends up somewhere though.
You
He
know
always
why?
ends up.
Because I'm telling you, dog, this nigga gets small sample sizes. So you ain't gonna see that shit. It ain't gonna show up on media. But he hit clutch shot after clutch shot. He keep his
Yeah,
team in the game as far as being that second team player. When he come off the bench, my job is to keep it going till the starters get back in. That
right.
nigga
Yeah.
doing his job. Nobody else ain't helping though.
Yeah.
Vucevic off this game. He another nigga I'm looking at just like nigga every time he shoot a three when DJ did the same shit in that first game, he was making those. He was 5 for 8. Now that nigga look like he fucking over forever. I don't know that time he hit a three.
Yeah, they done, man. So the Bucks probably look most likely gonna play Miami.
Yeah, bro,
That's
that's
gonna
gonna
be a good series.
you know what's gonna change that
Raptors.
series?
Yeah. What?
Bam could guard Giannis there.
Yeah, they can do that wall shit. They can do that wall shit for
No,
Giannis.
I'm talking about guard him.
Oh, like 1-on-1. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Bam got quick feet. Bam could recover. Not I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying on key situations,
Yeah, Jimmy
not the
gonna
whole
lock up.
game.
Yeah, Jimmy gonna lock up Chris Middleton. He should. He should be able to lock up
And then
Chris
you got to
Middleton.
think about this. You still got Kelly Olynyk.
Stretch the
Yep.
floor. There's some big shots. Some guy that capable of hitting big shots
Boy,
when
them
he needs
niggas
to.
got some dope over there, boy.
Yeah, Miami gonna be scary for them in the future though. They be
Yeah,
But
Miami.
scary.
if they win this game, they gonna sweep Indiana.
They got a lot of talent. Derrick Jones Jr., Tyler Heroes. You got a lot of young talent. That's Kendrick Nunn, Bam.
Man,
Then look up. Tyler Hero ain't must been playing good this playoff. That nigga been off.
yeah, but Tyler Hero, Tyler Hero played good last game.
He played good last
No,
game.
I'm talking about from the 3 line.
Oh,
Oh, but he going. I mean, hey, shooters like. I mean, he going to
and
hit though.
Your boy Duncan Robinson said them not as far as in the game, but I'm saying as far as from the 3, that nigga hit
He's
7
gonna be
threes by
dog.
himself, and they broke a record and hit 14. So what I'm saying is Tyler Hero a good 3-point shooter too. I know that. But he just was off that game when he shot the 3. His threes wasn't falling. Everything else was working because if his threes wasn't falling, I seen him attack the basket. I seen him get to the free throw line. I seen him doing other things like rebounding. So it was a team effort. Jimmy Butler ain't really have no monster game, but he still gave you a good solid game.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yes, they're gonna give Bucks some problems. Then it's since the Brooklyn done and Sixers done. I Celtics and Raptors. That's gonna be a solid match. That's gonna be a good matchup. That's gonna be a good matchup right there.
Man,
Who you got?
I'm a Celtics fan, so I'm rooting for my team, but it's gonna be hard though. I can't put no money on it. I say that it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a dog fight right there though. Young talent. For
I
Fred
want to
Van.
see Kyle Lowry try to D up Kemba Walker.
Yeah, that's gonna be a side. That's gonna be a dog, man. Listen, that's gonna be a dog fight, man. Fred Van Fleet versus Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum versus Siakam. That's gonna be a fight, man. Marcus Smart in the
Hey,
mid, like
that's gonna be a good fucking matchup, dog.
yeah, that's gonna be a dog fight, man. It's gonna you may see a scrap, you may see some text in there, man. Some text, some scraps. Marcus Smart, who I'm thinking Marcus Smart, Marcus Smart going to guard. He going to probably guard. He probably going. They probably could put him on Siakam, Brad Stevens. I don't know where Fred Van. And now they gonna put on Fred Van Fleet. Van Fleet been smoking. He been smoking. They gonna put Marcus on him.
Hey, I put Smart on Van Fleet
Yeah, they gonna put Smart on Van Fleet.
because no why Smart bigger. He can
Yeah,
control him.
it's gonna be a solid matchup though. The thing is, they got big. The Raptors got bigs though, man. That's the Celtics' weakness. They got them bigs, man. Serge Ibaka, Marcus ain't the same no more. So I mean, it's gonna be a solid matchup, man. It's gonna be a solid matchup. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down to coach and everything, man. Who's the better team?
Nick Nurse won Coach of the Year again, huh?
yeah.
There's a problem, man. He know how to coach, man. I like how he doing over there, man.
Hey, I'm
Different,
watching him. Yeah, I'm watching him.
he got different schemes. I like the different schemes you'll
If he
throw
get
out,
them
man.
niggas to the finals, I gotta put him up there.
I think he's the best coach in the game right now. To tell you the truth,
Who, Nick Nurse?
yeah.
I don't
As
know
right
about
now,
that.
Yeah, I think he's an awesome coach. Yeah.
I think the best coach right now. Like what he doing, like the schemes he been doing, like defensive schemes and the offense. He know how to develop young talent. They play hard. He what like he know how, that's a coach. He definition of a great coach of the NBA.
Oh
That's
shit.
what
Forgot.
you know what I mean. Players play hard for him. You know how to develop talent. You know how to bring the best out of his people. Different schemes, the X's and O's and all that.
Hey, sound like you describing y'all coach too, though.
But yeah, I'm saying Brad Stevens up there though. But Nick Nurse, he won the championship. So I can't, you know what I mean? He got the championship, you know what I mean?
Listen. The reason why I'm gonna say that because we all know why he got that ring. So that's why I say if that nigga get this team to the
Yeah.
finals, the way they playing, it look like it's gonna happen. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, my nigga is cooking with fish grease today. Why what you got, daddy? Hey, but listen, I ain't gonna lie. If he get Toronto to the fucking finals,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
putting him up
real.
there.
Yeah,
Point blank, period.
that'd be amazing.
That
Off the
nigga for
first,
real.
that'd be like over like first 2 years. That's some legendary stuff right there. That'd be some legendary stuff. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna hold you. Like you,
Besides that bonehead ass timeout when you could have finished them in 5, yeah, I got to put you up there with the big dogs.
yeah, nerd, like, and it can get better next year. That'd be scary. Cause Giannis, the rumor he could go there, man. That's a be that wouldn't be right, man.
You think he
Hmm.
could use Giannis right? Better than the Bucks?
Of course, look what he doing now. Like everybody, like it's just like he know how to coach. Like it'd be like, cause you low key, you could probably put Giannis. You low key, you could put Giannis at the 5, low key though. You know what I mean? You have still have Siakam at the 4. Somebody who the 3 right now? Norman Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's just like you. We got Fred. I mean, I don't know if they can get. I don't know if they can still sign Fred VanVleet. I know he gonna be a free agent next year. He gonna get paid. Somebody gonna pay that man.
Boy, that boy about to get a bag.
He getting 100 something mil.
Yeah, he about to get that bag.
He getting that. But he gonna deserve. He gonna deserve it. I don't even be mad. He getting bread. I wouldn't shoot. He gonna get paid. Like they can get able to get Giannis, or if even like that's gonna be another. That's like dang. That's another. They another tough team to beat.
Yeah.
Cause you could put him at the 5. You can put Giannis at the 5. Siakam at the 4. Norman Powell. Whoever they're gonna be their 2 guard is, if they get able to keep Fred VanVleet, and then Kawhi Lowry, it's game over. That team
Yeah.
right there, be better than low key can match up, could beat the Clippers. That should be a matchup problem.
Well, for the Clippers,
Because if you put Giannis at the 5, Zubac can't guard Giannis.
I agree with that.
You had to put they literally Clippers literally would have to run like small ball completely. Their bigs would be irrelevant in a sense. So that'd be interesting, man. Or Giannis could go to Miami. That could be dangerous too. Cause Eric Spoelstra, he's a great coach. He's a future Hall of Fame coach. He know what he's doing. We put him in that system. Well, Pat Riley in there too. He know what he like. Jimmy Butler's a dog.
Yeah, he ready. He prime
You
him.
got them young players ready. They like. I mean, that's a good system. Like, I don't think the Bucks, man. I don't think that it's there, man. I feel John. I don't know. But Brooklyn gonna be scary next year too, though. I want to see that though. I want to see what Kyrie and KD can do together though. That's dangerous right there. Where low key though, the East may be better than the West next year though. Low key,
They right there with him now.
yeah, the East gonna be better than John Wall coming back with Bradley Beal. They got a good pick this year.
Yeah, if the East can stay healthy, period, they right there with him now.
Yeah, it's like, the East is like that's East gonna be look like they did in the '90s.
Yeah, they
The
take it
what?
back real quick.
Yeah, the West been the best since for like 20 years. That's crazy. That's been the longest. 20 years. The West been like on top, really. Basically after Jordan left, really, it's been like the West. Yo, they Austin, man. He was fighting, man. I gotta give him his props, man. He was fighting out there. And
Who you
Terrence
talking about?
Ross. DJ Austin, he was fighting out there. Terrence Ross. They were trying to do something, man.
Yeah,
It just wasn't.
there's
It just
some of
wasn't
this
no.
damaged goods you can pick up.
He's
Hey, if they keep this team together and keep building, like I say, being healthy, they can be a problem in the East again. I
you talking
just see
about
them add like a key free agent here and there to go with Gardner Vucevic. And like I say, I try to bump what you call it, minutes up. If not, leave him in that Lou Williams role. Maybe he feel comfortable doing that. Fuck, I don't know. I was just saying how I feel about the situation. But DJ might be feel comfortable in that Lou Williams role. You know what I mean? Because it's easy for him to play freely.
Yeah.
So he do to me, he the type of person that do whatever it takes to get the team to win. Where you need me to play at, coach? Every team that I ever went on before I was joined, I asked the coach, what y'all weak at? Where you want me to play? It ain't about what I want to do. What I need to do to help the team.
Yeah, DJ always been solid, man. He always been solid. Ain't no complaints about CJ, man. I mean
I ain't
DJ.
never joined a football team or no baseball team and just said I won't do this. No, I went to the coach. Hey man, what y'all weak at, man? What y'all need help at? What y'all
That's
want? What
all.
you
That's
want me
all.
to
That's what
do?
it is, though, man. What you need? This is what I can do. What you need me to do, and we gonna set it
Cause
out. It's
listen,
gonna be right there.
you gonna practice and once you practice and start developing, working on your game, you only gonna get better. All the people stay at
Exactly.
the bottom, niggas that don't practice.
Right. Or don't. Or this.
So
Or this
if you love the
complacent.
sport, if you love the game, you love the sport that you play. You know what I mean? That's the mentality I always brought to the table. Even when I go on the job, man, what y'all got? What y'all hiring at? What y'all need help at? Shit, I do that. You know how to do it?
Right.
No, I learn on the job. Fuck it.
Right.
So hire me up. I bet you I know that shit in a week.
Yo, they be killing Kendrick. Yo, they killing Kendrick Perkins. Yo,
They need to
he
kill
got
it
all the
uptown.
memes. I'm seeing memes. Yo, he's a clown. Yo, that motherfucker's a clown. I can't. When he said that LeBron at the 35, what did Michael Jordan do at 35? Won a championship, you big dummy. Why do you watch the game?
No,
Do you play basketball, dog? Like, what are you talking about, man? Are you
not a
like
high
you
level.
ain't like 35? How
No,
old is
that nigga
Kendrick Perkins?
really saying that shit though for
Kendrick
real.
Perkins need to be ashamed of himself, man. Come on, dog. Like you be like, where are you a
Yeah,
dummy?
he really asked that question though for real.
He
He
said
really
this is
did.
what he said. He said he trying to compare get Miles Well get LeBron's MVP, man. Look he did 17 years. That's not what the MVP is about. First of all, and you talking about what did Michael Jordan do at 35? Because I guess he was trying to say how LeBron's a GOAT, whatever. What did LeBron do at 35? What did Michael Jordan do at 35? Won a championship, you big dummy. Won a scoring championship. First team all NBA, first team all defense. Finals
What's the
MVP.
finals MVP? This
Fuck you
nigga
talking? Shut up,
asshole.
dog. Shut up, dog. You the dummy. I was like, hell no. I had to walked off and said, I can't do this no more. Yo, he gotta get him off TV. You gotta put me on another segment or something. You put him
See
on
why I can't
ESPN.
watch that shit, dog? I'm glad.
That's retarded, man.
Why can't
I've seen it. I've been seeing the memes and stuff though. I don't be like that's why I was like, yo, he's a cornball, yo. Like it's like
That's
that dude's
why
really
I'm
like
glad LB and Ticket got me on this shit, dog, because it's time to bring the real to these funky motherfuckers. I'm tired of listening to that bullshit.
word,
I'm
dog.
trying to tell you?
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed
Go
of him being a
James.
Celtic.
Go skip.
Word,
Go
man.
skip.
I'm
Go
ashamed.
James. Go James. Bitch, shut up,
Word.
bitch.
Word, I be ashamed being a Celtics fan, man. Word, he need to be ashamed of himself wearing a Celtics jersey, acting like that, man. Word,
That
be
bitch
sucking
gonna
on
be
LeBron
Young
like that.
Jeezy. Don't that bitch look like Young Jeezy? I
Who
thought that bitch
Kendrick?
was Young Jeezy uncle at first when I first seen him.
More like young sleazy.
That nigga
Come
make me
on,
sick, dog. He always dick
word.
riding for a nigga.
On LeBron, listen. You can have your own opinion, but come on, he be doing too much, man. I don't like you be doing too much. Like, yo, come on, yo.
What
Another
killed
is like
me
it's a
though?
fact that you don't be doing too much.
Oh, true.
Like,
What killed me though? True. True. Look what this nigga said. Man, people talking all that. Man, but listen, I went to the Celtics. They didn't win the ring
that killed
before I
me.
got there. And
Yo,
then
he gotta throw hands. Yo, I ain't real. You gotta talk to me real quick. We got our KG and Paul Pierce. You gotta talk. We gotta talk real quick. Let me talk. Let me talk to you in
then
this
that
back
nigga
room real
said,
quick.
if I before I joined the Celtics, they have won the run, so they knew they missing me. You feel me? So when they signed
Dog.
me, they won a ring. Then when they traded me, trying to mess over me, then look what happened. They ain't win nothing.
Yo,
Now
I ain't
I
gonna.
went to
I was hot
OKC.
with him, yo.
OKC never won
Yo,
nothing. So when I got to OKC, I helped them get to the finals. And when they got to the finals, when I left, did they go back? No. So let me
yo,
give you
he
another
can't
one.
believe
I'm
that,
telling
yo.
you, I'm the missing piece to every puzzle. Boy, I was in this bitch about to
Yo, he's a
cut my
I was
own wrist.
hot with yo. I
I
was
said they got
yo.
this shit
I
on
was
TV. I'm
hot.
about to kill myself. I'm about to
I
cut
was
my
hot
own
with
wrist listening to
yo
this
Paul. Yo, he
bullshit.
can't be yo. He can't be believing that we be saying because like he know Paul Pierce. He
Boy,
has
that
a
nigga
relationship
believe
with
it's
these
true.
players, yo.
Oh,
He all
true.
that's all
The
the
nigga
act,
really
man.
believe that shit true.
Man, it's all like he's like either way, if it's an act or not, he's a clown for saying that regardless, yo. Because he can't like, because he knows like he like Paul, he probably see Paul Pierce all the time. And it's like you really can't. You really gonna sit there and say that? And Paul, like, come on, yo, you can't honestly believe that. That man's a bump, yo. Let's be all the way clear. If Kendrick
That
Perkins did
nigga
not
got
get
mad
hurt,
at Paul Pierce.
if Kendrick Perkins did not get hurt, right, and he would have played Game 7, well, we had a better chance to win. Okay, a centimeter of a percent chance. But either way, the Celtics still should have won that game in Game 7, regardless of the matter. Kobe shot bad that game. That was an opportunity to take it home, regardless of the matter. Ain't no excuses. So when he said that BS right there, is a bunch of bullshit, yo. Let's be honest. Dude was just out there running. We was on OKC. The best thing he ever did on OKC when he put the game to overtime, we played against Memphis. What
That's what I'm
game
saying.
was that? That was the best thing he ever did. When he did, remember that putback layup he did. That was the best thing he
Yeah,
ever did in the OKC jersey he ever did. He was hype as hell, like he won the finals when he did that. Come on, dog.
man.
Dude's a bum.
Get this, y'all. When it comes to Kendrick Perkins, right? You know the only highlights they show of Kendrick Perkins. Did they show highlights on ESPN with Kendrick Perkins dunking on somebody and celebrating about that? No. The only highlights you see Kendrick Perkins him celebrating coming off the bench, throwing his
Word.
towel and shit.
You arguing with Drake? Come on, dog. Like you arguing with Drake. You had a suit on arguing with Drake. Why are you arguing? You're not even playing.
And hold on, time out. When did Kendrick Perkins say that? I gotta see that
He
video.
said that like a couple weeks ago, yo. He said like a couple
Yeah,
weeks ago. He said that,
that
yo.
was like it was almost about 2 or 3 weeks. When I seen that shit, I'm like, man, this nigga got to be. He don't believe
I
that shit
was hot when
himself.
he said that, yo.
You
I
know,
was hot when he
know
said
what?
that,
Know
yo.
what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you. Let me refresh your memory. Put it that way. Remember when KD took a shot at that nigga and said, well, maybe if we would have averaged 3.6, we would have won. That's the time KD told that nigga that. How you gonna come out talking about you was the missing piece to us? If you would have averaged more than 3.6, nigga, we would have won that finals. That's when KD took that shot back at him and told Kendrick Perkins some choice for words, you feel me? But you know, it's all good.
He be lying. He know he lying though. He always get Bell Ross try to put him in check. He be lying. Like he be capping and he be lying. It's like, dude, you don't be believing that,
Hey,
yo.
you know what that nigga new name is? Mr. Cloud Chase. Cause that's all he doing, trying to make his name relevant. Cause he
That
run
man
shit
Kendrick
in the
Perkins. Kendrick
post.
Perkins was like the seventh, eighth best player on that team, yo. Like let's be real, you wasn't even like that. You wasn't better than
You
Tony
wasn't even
Allen.
better than Siakam.
You wasn't better than Tony Allen. You
I
wasn't
mean,
better than
not
Rasheed.
Siakam. Serge Ibaka, my bad.
I'm talking about even the Celtics. He wasn't better than Tony Allen. He wasn't better than Rasheed. He wasn't better than Glenn Davis. He wasn't better than none of them players that came off the bench. But you talking all
Leon
that stuff.
Pope.
Come on, man. Like exactly. We can name all like, come on, dog. I'm just talking about them that NBA finals. Yo, what are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, he
Nate
was.
Robinson, like that. You be that's lying. He was just like he was just be capping.
He was
Like,
swimming down there with Meg. He was so far in the deep. That nigga was
word,
down there, 40
this
feet
man
deep.
was be lying. Talking about man, I'm this and that. Like, dude, you was on Cleveland. You wouldn't. I can't remember you playing the game.
Shout out to Hitman X, man. I see you, man. Lou the Rider, what's up, man?
Dude was
Salute,
in.
hit, Luke.
Dude was on Cleveland. I barely remember him play.
Hey,
Nigga,
a USA Today article came out talking about Kendrick Perkins was the X Factor to Cleveland's championship.
Yo, man was on a man had a dress clothes on. He made
I
sure
say, but the only
that
thing I
game was
like Draymond for, and I ain't gonna lie, when he hit Kendrick Perkins with that pom dance, that nigga danced in front of Kendrick Perkins got mad. Nigga said, bitch, you a
bro. He
pom
Draymond in the
cheerleader.
field though. He Draymond in the field. You talking all that
No,
trash.
but I'm saying that's the only thing I like that the nigga did.
Yeah.
But they had scored and it was on Cleveland end of the floor. Cleveland had called a timeout. And Draymond walking to the side, that nigga Kendrick Perkins said something. That nigga Draymond turned around just doing the pom pom dance. I said, "Oh, that nigga killing Kendrick Perkins. He out there looking like a
Word.
fucking lawyer. A
Or he
boot,
makes sure
a,
that
a,
Gatorade is straight. The
a
blues over
bootleg
here. We got
lawyer.
the red over here. We
Just
got
like what they do
we
with
got the purple.
just like what they
That
do
nigga
with
looking like
what's
Kendrick
that
Cockers
motherfucker?
over there.
Can you
That
make sure
motherfucker
That
that
nigga
Gatorade
shot
straight?
was
Oh, we got
Jared
the
Dudley.
purple over
suit
here.
on.
Yeah, Jared Dudley, he replaced him. Like he got the Kendrick Perkins role.
Yeah, LeBron need one of them.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna give you a little money on the side. Don't tell nobody. Give you a little money on the side. You know what I mean? You know your role. I'll
You
fake
enforcer,
enforcer.
huh?
I'll
I ain't
fake
never see the
enforcer.
enforcer don't play though. I thought enforcer
How
supposed to
you gonna
play.
force you don't play? That don't make no dang sense. You can't force nothing on the bench. Well, besides Gatorade and towels.
And where people sit at,
Now it's LeBron said, "Oh, don't sit with LeBron. No, whoa, slow down now.
hey,
You want to play tonight, don't you?"
LeBron get the big chair. You know what I'm saying? Just like we sitting at the dining table, and you know the man in the house get the big piece of chicken.
He get the big cup. He get the biggest cup of Gatorade. No, it's a LeBron cup. You don't deserve this.
Hey, Ryan Hollins actually put up worse stats than Kendrick Perkins, man.
LeBron's a bum. He shouldn't be like
Hey, James. Hey, you remember
he
that dad did that live stream about Ryan Hollins? We pull up his layup attempts, motherfucker was like 4 for 12.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
oh yeah.
horrible, yo. That was disgusting, yo.
Them
That man,
two,
Ron
him,
Hollins.
him and Kendrick Perkins remind me of Norman. They get the booted turkey. They get the ass part of the turkey. Nigga say, "Eat up, Norman."
Word, be over LeBron house. So
No.
you know, no problem.
Oh my god,
Word,
this nigga is hilarious.
he didn't want to be cooking LeBron James tacos on Taco Tuesday.
That boy say, "Eat up, Norman."
That kid Perkins make me sick, man. He need to be ashamed of himself, man.
He's doo-doo water.
He need to be ashamed. I'm embarrassed being a Celtics fan.
No, he
That-
was a groupie. Look, Kendrick Perkins ain't not more than a clutch sports groupie. You know what I'm saying?
It's a shame, man. He ain't got beat, and crazy. He ain't got beat that way. That's the crazy thing about it, man.
Yeah.
He got
He
personality.
talking like he's some goddamn tough guy with two. Just because you got two Rottweilers with spikes around their necks and whatnot, that don't make you no tough guy.
Like he only got beat that way. All you gotta do is be honest. But he was like, "Oh no, I'm LeBron." Like when did he been such a LeBron fan though? Like that's just like, come on, man.
He
Oh y'all
came
heard? Oh you heard what Tristan Thompson said about Paul Pierce?
Tristan Kardashian, what he say?
He called Paul Pierce a hater
Oh, boo.
for like the criticism of LeBron. Now they got cops saying Paul Pierce a hater, yo. Like,
Man, look, he fucked goddamn Frankenberry, okay? So I don't need to hear
I'm
nothing from him.
surprised Paul Pierce even worked for ESPN, man. How much he gets like they be like, I don't like.
Hey, you
Maybe
remember that day
because
when Paul Pierce got left LeBron out his top 5 and you got those fucking ass hats
Yeah.
circling the
Yeah,
wagons?
like, come on, dog. They call that man a hater. How you gonna call a Hall of Famer a hater? Because he's honest with his opinions. Do that went up against
No, he played
LeBron,
against that nigga. He know
and
LeBron wasn't aggressive.
he never downplayed LeBron being great. He never did. Like Paul Pierce would tell you LeBron James is that guy. He's that guy.
Yeah,
But at
but
the
this
same
the thing
time,
though,
he's
True the
honest.
King. This the thing, True the King. So when Paul Pierce, a guy who's played the game on a high level, right? Won championships, won Finals MVP, 10-time All-Star and all that, right? So he leaves LeBron in his top 5, and then you got motherfuckers like Richard Jefferson, who's a fringe Hall of Famer at best, Channing Frye, who wouldn't make the Hall of Fame in the D League, and fucking and Kendrick Perkins, of course, you know what I'm saying, that fucking Bama, you know what I'm saying, his takes are like fucking hot Rottweiler excrement. But anyway, that motherfucker come around, they circle the wagons to talk shit about Paul Pierce.
Yeah, saying he's a hater. That's corny. How you gonna call the man a hater? Like he's honest with his opinion, and he has legit points of why he's saying it. It ain't like he's hating. Like yeah, they have a rivalry. They don't like each other, but he's going to be honest with what he's saying.
Oh, hey,
Like
you watching that Miami game?
The game just started.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Like they just literally tipped off. And on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce up out of here and pay attention to this game, man. But I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody in the chat room. You
Yeah,
know,
salute.
smash the like, hit the subscribe, man. This your boy. Scream at me.